Welcome in to Papa's Playhouse podcast. And the boys are back.
Yes, sir.
And we are in the Playhouse. We're actually in the Playhouse. Finally. I'm excited. Holy crap.
I'm excited too.
In the official Playhouse of Papa.
The birthplace
good
of
to
our
be.
name.
Always good to be in the Playhouse.
We got Papa watching over us right over here.
And we have video.
Yeah, that's right.
have
We got a lot of new things going on this episode, boys.
That was like the most hype I've ever been to do the intro.
And another thing we're doing is now we have an intro beat.
Yeah.
Welcome in, baby. Yeah, thank you to West for making that beat for us. That is a friend of the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, he's awesome. So thank you for that. Big shout out to West, our boy. We are
Appreciate
down
you,
a man
Yeah, we are.
tonight. Kind of sad that he missed the first inaugural podcast into the Playhouse.
Very sad.
But that doesn't mean the episode's going to be worse. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. So, our friend, the bartender, mixologist, I can't speak right now, made us a drink. It's actually a drink you invented.
Yes.
Why don't you give us that name there, Caleb?
I named it the ostrich. So.
Why is that?
Because that's the animal I said I could beat in the first episode.
If you haven't listened to that, go back and listen to it.
Yes.
So you can beat this drink?
Yes, I can beat this drink quite easily.
And so you made this recipe.
Yes.
Which we are going to be posting that, but we're going to give our ratings first.
Yes. All right. Yeah. It is vodka. It is orange bitters, and it is the secret special ingredient is champagne sugar syrup. I boiled champagne with the sugar. So taste away, my brothers.
Taste and see.
Oh, I've been tasting it.
Yeah, it's beating me pretty quickly, if I might say. After a hard day, boy, is it needed.
Dude, after a full day of work,
Mm-hmm.
You call it Tuesday, buddy. Sheesh.
Yeah, this is good, man.
unemployed friend on a Tuesday.
Drink one of these.
Yeah.
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m.
Out on a canoe,
All right.
paddling somewhere.
No, it's really good drink.
Yeah, it's super good.
Yeah. My first initial thoughts is champagne lemon.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, lemon. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. It's it has more alcohol than you think in it, but it tastes really nice, crisp, and clean. I like it.
I'm definitely getting a lot of the orange bitters. I don't
Yeah.
know how much you put in there, but I like that. But I'm definitely getting that. But yeah, this is super good, man. Thank
Yeah.
you for making this.
To-
So
We rate out of 5.
Oh,
5 to 10.
All right, 10.
yeah, that helps.
8.
All right.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Nice. Let's flip the bar over.
It's a safe 7, man. What do you want from me?
Save 7.
If we're
save
being
7.
honest, 7's great because 5
yeah.
is average. Like, so out
Oh,
of
yeah.
10.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Like I said, if it had a little more pizzazz, like you did that little
So-
lemon twist thing you were thinking of,
A little lemon
I
twist
could
to
see
it.
it. I could see it bumping up to like an 8.
I'm higher on this than them. I'm at an 8.5.
Whoa.
Wow.
My
Let's
brother.
go.
And that's an honest rating.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's really good.
So
Sweet.
we were actually, I think we've been talking about just today, but maybe doing something like this every episode, right? Like having like some crafted
So
cocktail.
some little Tootsie cocktail, and we'll show the recipe to y'all. See what you think, and you can be the judge yourself. Send to our email and say what you would rate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to put it on Instagram and TikTok probably.
Yeah. Would you
Sounds
give
good.
this more than a 7? Taste it yourself and find out.
Find out.
So thank you, Caleb. These are delicious.
Yeah,
wow.
thank you, man.
Thank
No
you,
problem, brothers.
Caleb.
No problem, brothers.
I'm so excited to get into this episode. Hopefully, I don't know if we'll be able to do every episode here, but if we can't, that's all right. So the
Yeah.
first question I have for you fellas is, did you have a good day?
No.
Well, Ethan, first, why didn't you have a good day? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I don't really know, but there was just one big thing that happened that really, really irritated me.
Really grinded your gears.
And it was hard to even hold it in when I got here. I'm telling you guys. But I got like those scam texts that you get that are like, I don't know. They like try to get you to. I mean, it's obviously a scam.
I get those texts that just say hi.
Yeah,
Or
hey,
hello.
hey,
Same
hi.
here. I've been getting them recently.
Well, I got one that I thought it was that today, and it was like, "Hi, is this Ethan?"
They
And so-
they never say your name though. I don't
No.
think. Yeah.
And so I was like, interesting. It's more advanced now, but I'm still gonna play with it like I always do. Like I always respond, and so I responded to it, and it was like, I feel like a lot of times that those scams just try to attack stupid older men or something, try to like get them for sex or something. And so that's kind of what the direction this one started going. Except it was really personable. Like it knew my name first off, and it would respond really quick. And at one point, it sent me a picture, and it was like a really ugly, like 56-year-old lady. And I was like,
What?
I literally responded to that, and I was like, "Ew, that's disgusting. I don't like that."
Oh no!
And
Please
they-
don't tell me it's something.
And they were like, "You better be nice to me." And I was like, all right. And I wasn't very nice to him.
Spoiler: I wasn't nice.
Yeah, said something like a little mean. And
Because
they
you
were
just
like,
thought this was a random person.
and they were, yeah, and then they started threatening me. They were like, it'd be a shame if Mrs. Adcock something were to happen to her or something.
What?
And so then I was like,
Ooh.
wow, okay, that's a little weird. And then it said, I know your dad. And I was like, I get that a lot because I do. That's like what everyone tells me. And it just kept getting more and more personal. Eventually, they said my address,
Ooh.
my last name.
So they definitely know you.
Okay, so then I say, so then they said, like, are you gonna, like, are you gonna come meet me? Or I'll settle for some money. So I was like, okay, they've tried to scare me. Now they're asking for the money. So I said, no, I'm going to call the police since you're trying to blackmail me. And then my wife immediately called and had like nothing to say. And I was like, why'd you call? And she's like, it's me.
Mhm.
And they were literally threatening her, saying like, it would be a shame if something were. So I'm looking at it'd be a shame if something were to happen to your wife. So I'm looking at my camera this whole time because I'm actually a little scared now because it's gone this far. And then I was just mad. And she like made me scared for her, and I didn't want to tell her because I knew she'd freak out. It was her the whole time. So there's your reason why women are annoying today.
Yeah. Spoiler: I knew that story.
Really?
I was somehow roped into it as well.
How?
So
His
my-
woman.
No.
Oh.
Thank God. Called me like 3 times
Oh,
in a
he's
row
dropped the
and is
last
texting
name.
me. And I'm like, man, why is he calling me? Oh wait, actually, yeah. I'll cut that out. Someone called me 3 times and texted me once. And I didn't see it because I was doing dishes. And then I look at my phone and it's him. So I answer the call. I call him back. I say, what's up? And he's texting me urgently, like, you better answer the phone. Like, he's really angry. So I call him back and he goes, well, I just found out what it was. But this random number is sending me images of old people and threatening me and saying this stuff to me.
Yeah.
And they said that they got the number from Caleb.
Yeah, it's from my wife. They were together, my
Yeah,
wife
yeah.
and his wife.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
yeah. So, yeah, it was him. Yeah, it was their wives involved in it.
But I was already not having a good day, and I was at work trying to get my mind off of being in a pissy mood, and I just get that, and I'm just
Yeah, the threatening
pissed.
is pretty
threatening-
scary.
yeah.
I just thought it was sending pictures of like old people, and I was like, that's weird, but the threatening it's a little rough.
like threatening my wife,
Yeah, that's
like something's gonna happen to her.
And to preface, you're already like like ready to get
Yeah.
emotional.
Like,
Not
I'm
really unhinged,
already-
but like you're already on that level to where if something happens, you're gonna be upset.
and she knows that too.
yeah.
Like she knows how I've been the last 2 days.
Yeah.
But I saw her at lunchtime, and I was like, she was like, "How's your day?" I'm like, "Pretty boring." And when she called me, she was like, "I just thought I'd make your day a little more interesting."
Bro, I love that. It's so funny. Wives can
Well.
either be.
Yeah.
I find it a lot that the jokes that like Shayla shows me these jokes, and either I'm like, I just don't find that funny personally, or they're always opposite and of like, what in the world did you just show me? And then
Yeah.
it's like rarely in the middle.
Can we just say women aren't that funny?
Yes.
Can I
There's,
say that?
there's select few.
Yeah.
And
It's a rarity.
I love my wife.
My wife sends me pretty
And,
funny
but she's
TikToks,
funny in like
Yeah.
a sense of she doesn't know she's being funny, and she'll do something like stupid, and that's pretty funny.
Yeah, my wife will send me funny stuff, but again, it's like a lot of stuff I'm like, I don't get why that's funny. And then the occasional, oh, that's actually hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like a 1 out of 5 or 6 type
Yeah.
of thing.
And to me, that's not good hit points. That's not good hit points.
It's not a good win-loss record.
Which, if you go through the TikToks we send to the boys,
They're very funny.
Oh man.
well,
But
Ethan,
I
I got
didn't marry
something to
her.
make your day better.
Okay.
Got a gift for you.
Live on set.
Oh,
By the way, I didn't marry my wife to be funny. I do love her deeply.
Pass
thank
it
you,
down.
Ethan.
Yeah, I had to say that. Thank you, Nicholas.
It is a Miller High Life hat that I found when I was buying this hat, and I saw it, thought it'd be perfect for Ethan.
I already knew it was coming, so
Yeah,
That is
that's
beautiful.
why I'm not.
But you were.
I
when you
should have
found out.
waited. I should have
You were.
waited. Should have not said anything.
Yeah, that's true. Well, now we know for next time
Yeah.
because I love buying the boys' shirts.
We
So
get
we'll
more
start having to
gifts.
do gifting on the pod.
Wow, looks great.
And if you guys want to send in
Thank you.
something
Thank
for
you,
us to
Nick.
gift each other,
Oh, yeah.
feel
Oh.
free.
Obviously, yeah.
Or if
This
you want to
isn't-
gift us like a mic mixer,
Yeah,
they run about 350, 400,
Yeah.
and we'll send you the link if you ask.
Yeah, we'll give you a nice little like verbal shout out, a thank you. I mean, won't that feel really good?
It's a
Just
little
getting thank you?
USB audio mixer. It's no biggie.
Let me just
$400
show
or
you
$500.
the serial numbers right here, just
Yeah.
the model we want.
I do think the boys need to show each other more love sometimes.
Yeah.
Homie love.
More hugs. More kisses
Homie
in the
love.
cheek.
Yeah, homie.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
I think
man.
we need that as men.
Which there's some guys who are friends with us who are really good about that, like saying "I love you,"
Mm-hmm.
which obviously we aren't gay.
You're one of them.
I try to, yeah, I try
Yeah.
to, especially when I'm feeling emotional.
Yeah.
But like, there's one guy in particular. It's your sister's boyfriend. Which I don't know if he wants his name said or not, but he,
I mean, I think he probably does.
yeah, Merrick.
Yeah.
He always tells me "I love you,"
Mm.
but he has a girlfriend, so it's okay.
Man, nice dude. Yeah, he has a girlfriend, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
But he's like always like stays on top of that, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
More homie love.
Shout out to Merrick, even though
Shout out.
he didn't come and play football
And actually, speaking of
over the
it,
weekend.
his dad also does that really great.
Ooh.
Joel.
Nick, you look like you're taking
And Joel was
such
gonna be our
offense to
guest
that.
tonight, but he couldn't due to locational.
That's
timing.
another thing I was going to bring up. We do have guests lined up, and we were going to have Joel on tonight.
Yep.
Didn't work out, but we can look forward to that in the
Yes.
future.
Mm-hmm.
Excited
Um,
for that episode.
Yeah, in case you guys get sick of us four tonight, but five, we'll bring some new blood in.
Booby.
Yes.
Wait,
Next-
Booby.
Next episode, we're having a guest that ought to be a real treat.
Oh,
Yes.
oh boy.
Yes.
Teaser for next
Oh,
week.
Yes.
dude, I'm so excited for this weekend.
That'll actually be a good
Comedy
Wow.
levels are going up.
Yeah.
We
big
have
man with an even bigger heart.
Oh,
the
Oh.
number one supporter of the pod. too.
Yeah.
For real, actually.
Owner of Digby Sundance.
I'm not going to say his name because I want
Let's
it to be a
just leave it.
surprise.
Yeah.
Yes.
let's just-
This is a surprise.
that's the little sneak peek. If you know, you know.
Wow, I'm already more excited for next episode than
Yeah.
I am.
I know. Let's just turn this off and wait a
Are
week.
we gonna do it?
All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to Papa's Playhouse podcast.
Where are we gonna be filming the next one? Just a normal place.
I don't know.
We could either do it at the office or in my house again.
Okay.
Or maybe I can situate to do here again. Actually,
With more people, though.
more people will be
Yeah,
hard,
we would-
especially if Alston's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, if we could figure out the couch setup.
That is the problem with Papa's Playhouse is it just does not accommodate the
Yeah.
size of our group.
Yeah.
No.
But we are doing some work. Hopefully, we
Mhm.
can set up a room just for the podcast.
Yes.
Give us like 50 to 100 episodes in, and we are gonna be just.
Yeah, if you can
We're
just
gonna be
stick,
balling.
if you can just stick out with us for that long. I mean, I know some relationships don't last that long, but us, this is worth it.
Yeah.
This is the one relationship
Who
that's worth it.
Who do you have in mind?
You know, some relationships don't even last that long. Just so you know.
Oh man! All right, so we want to do stuff a little bit different
Yeah. Go
as
ahead.
far as like with we, as you guys know, we've been doing top threes, so we're actually going to do two different things differently with that. This week we're going to do kind of like a draft. Nick will be able to explain that.
I'll just explain right now. We are going to draft instead of picking a top three. So that means we're going to go one at a time, and whoever somebody drafts, they can't be taken again. So if you know anything about sports, you know how a draft works. And today we are drafting villains, and this can be anything: comics, TV shows, movies. We're gonna draft the best villains. And we're either doing 4 or 5. We should probably just go ahead and decide. 4 or 5.
I don't care.
I don't.
Usually, I think we should do 3 because there's 5 of us,
Right.
And 6 if we have a guest.
That's why I'm
And that's
saying
a lot.
Yeah.
But this time we could do whatever because we.
Do you want to just up it up one? Or do you want to do up to two?
I say we do 4.
Okay.
And then if we feel like going another round, we'll do it.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
if
That
we-
sounds
Alright,
good.
yeah, that
that
sounds
sounds
good.
good.
All right. I'm so excited for this. Holy.
That's the other thing I was
Holy
going to say. There's two different things
cow.
different because we're doing it differently as far as like a draft, but also we're going to put it a little closer to the beginning of the episode instead of the last.
Yeah, because I did notice in our analytics people weren't listening to the whole episode.
Yeah, and honestly,
Uh-oh.
one of the
Why?
one of the best parts of the episode. So we want to at least give the people who don't want to stick around for too long a little nice little treat.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, I
Yeah.
want to say something.
Yeah.
My grandma started listening.
Go!
yes.
Go Peggy!
Let's go, Peggy.
I had to show her how to get to the podcast. She
Did
didn't
you?
know. Yeah.
Did she like it?
Right?
Unfortunately, no. She doesn't have a Spotify subscription.
You don't need a
Oh.
subscription. to
Oh,
listen.
really?
I don't
Yeah.
have a
You
subscription.
can just listen.
Ah,
It's just
well, I'll download
advertisements.
Spotify for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need an account to listen on Spotify. So if you're on Apple, download Spotify, please.
Yeah, I can honestly say that Spotify's better in every way. I used to.
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
used to use Apple.
Ingy, I'm actually talking to you right now. Ingy.
Well, support us any way you can. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, but if we got to choose a way, Spotify.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Peggy.
If you can,
Thank you,
Spotify.
thank you, Peggy. Also, my mom is listening, and she commented. So
My
I
mom
know.
as well.
So I know she's listening.
Love
Oh
you,
yeah,
Mom.
Margaret too.
Yeah, mine and Zach's mom. So,
and my mom.
Oh yeah,
Hi, Mom.
All right. So we're doing a draft. We're drafting the villains, and I already randomized our order, and I have not seen it.
All right. let's
So
look
do
at it.
not come at me if you're mad about your pick. So
I
I'm about to
mean-
look at it right now. Oh, you're gonna be mad.
me.
I'm first,
Dang. Well, say goodbye.
and then Caleb, and then Ethan, and then Zach.
Well, don't look at my list. I've got it pulled up on the computer.
But it's a snake draft, which does Zach and Caleb. Do you know what that means?
No.
So that means I'm picking first, and then Caleb, then Ethan, then Zach, and then Zach picks first, and it goes backwards.
yeah.
So
It works
double-
back
So
like
get a little
Zach
double.
gets 2 picks in a row, and then it comes
Nice.
back to me, and I get 2 picks in a row.
Sounds
All right,
good.
All right.
Sounds good.
Wow. Oh, dude, I'm kind of wish I had the second pick because I think there's 2.
Oh, well then leave the one you know I want.
I don't know which one you want for sure. Actually, there's 3, and I know 2 of them you want for sure, Ethan. But, oh, wow, this is super hard. I didn't even want the first pick.
Want to trade?
All right, he's first on my list, so I'm taking him. It's Darth Vader.
Oh,
That's not the one
I know. I think I know who you wanted, Ethan. But I feel like this was the second one that you would want.
My third.
Okay, that's close enough. I'm taking Darth Vader. He's my number 1 pick,
All right.
and now it is Caleb's pick.
I am choosing Joker.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically,
Yep.
if I had to just choose Heath Ledger's
Yep.
Joker. That's
My number 2.
That's my number 1.
Hmm.
Oh man,
You got your pick,
Oh,
Ethan.
no one is
Ethan,
calling
you
me.
got your.
Thanos.
you took mine. Oh,
Thanos.
Look
E
at you.
Thanos?
Yeah. Thanos.
Okay.
Best villain.
Oh,
I
that's
am inevitable.
that is 1A, 1B, and 1C right there.
That's 1-1 for me.
So Zach got screwed.
Yeah, kind of, but
oh, you
all
get 2
good.
picks right now, though.
Yeah, I
so
get
Yep.
2 picks in a row.
Yep.
Who you picking?
So, number 1, I'm gonna say Palpatine.
Yep.
Okay.
Papa
That's
Palpy.
good.
I mean,
All right, all right.
6 movies of that man just being behind the scenes, doing
Yeah.
everything, getting his way. All right, and then for my next one, I'm going to do Khan. Not from Star Trek Into Darkness necessarily, but from the old movie.
Mm-hmm.
From Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan.
He had a really cool suit.
Could have got him in the 4th round, probably.
No, I'm putting him right here.
No, I know you are, but I don't think we would have picked him. So
I don't even know who that is, brother.
yeah.
Oh, I love him. Such a good
No, that's
villain.
fine. That's a good pick.
Such a good villain. All right, next one.
Back to Ethan.
I got my number 1 and my number 2. My number 2, Ivan Drago
Oh,
from Rocky 4.
Good.
I didn't even have him on my list. That's a good one.
Yep, the Russian man
Best Rocky, by the way.
who was on steroids and who Rocky still beat.
And who?
Ivan Drago.
I like it.
Best
like it.
Rocky. Best Rocky movie.
Yeah.
All right, now me.
Yep.
Saruman the White
Yeah.
from Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
That's my number 2 right there.
I don't even know. Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah.
Wait, good pick. I don't even know what I'm
I
talking
don't.
about.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna crap on you.
Is he one now? Wait,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know Nick,
I know
right?
Yeah, I know.
Saruman.
Saruman.
All right. So now I have 2 picks. Thankfully, I think only one of mine in that last stretch got picked. Wow. Dude,
Wow, that's surprising.
I have a lot. Yeah. Well, I didn't have Saruman or Khan. Okay. All right. Darth Maul, baby. Give it to me.
Ooh.
I got Vader and Maul.
Yeah, that's
Solid.
that is solid.
It's dude. He's one of the dopest villains,
Yeah, that's good.
especially if you've seen Clone Wars and then Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Which you should have.
Yeah, which you should. And then, oh my goodness. Oh my. The Mind Flayer. Stranger
Ooh.
Things.
Ooh.
Which one was that?
The Mind Flayer, the big smoke monster.
It's been too long. Since I've
Look,
seen
well, don't watch, brother.
it. Yeah.
Go watch it right now.
He is like, I know he's kind of newer. He's one of the scariest villains / monsters because he's not a person.
Oh, is he from the new season?
he's
he's
from
in
2
all
and-
of
He's
them,
in 2 and
technically.
3. Technically, he's in all of them, but 2 and
Oh.
3 is when he's the main
Mhm.
villain. Seasons 2 and 3, the Mind Flayer. That's my 3rd pick.
Who's the dude in the newest one?
Vecna.
Vecna,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of him.
Yeah, no.
Which-
it's the
oh,
one,
okay,
the
okay.
smoke thing guy and the kid.
I don't remember.
He's
I don't
cool.
remember.
He's cool, but the Mind Flayer is just like so intimidating. So he's got to be my number 3.
I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Who's next, Caleb?
Mm.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it's Caleb
It
and
is
then
me?
Ethan
Okay.
and then Zach.
All right. This is my 3rd choice here. You know what? I'm going to go with Sauron. Also, Lord of the Rings again.
Good.
I mean, the movies. He's just cool. Not that cool, but the books and like similarly,
Right.
he's
yeah.
pretty awesome. Actually,
The
One of
the
one of
movies don't
coolest.
do him justice.
No, I mean, in that whole book, he doesn't do much. He's just like not even really in his tower. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, the books, he's cool. So that's why.
Man, I really thought more of my top ones would be gone by now.
Me too.
So I'm just sitting here not even knowing which one to pick.
Me too, brother.
I'm gonna go Green Goblin. Spider-Man.
All right, that's on my list.
Willem Dafoe.
Yep.
Little Goblin Jr.
That's a good one.
That's gonna be mine.
That's a good one.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Zach.
All right. For my 3rd, I'm gonna go Davy Jones.
Nice.
Davy Jones.
I like that.
Davy
Yeah,
Jones.
that's good.
Davy Jones is super cool.
your mic just cut
What
out.
was that?
That was Patrick
Oh,
falling down in the episode where they get taken.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
just falling forever.
I was talking about that Davy Jones, but yeah.
Well, that's the Davy Jones I'm thinking about.
Oh, you're thinking of one from Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Octopus face.
All right. After that, I'm gonna go with Bane.
Nice.
He's on my list.
Very
Bane.
cool, very
I
cool.
really like Bane. I mean, I know you had Joker, but the thing I like about Bane is he actually beat Batman, like physically. You know what I mean?
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, he broke that
Yeah.
man's back. And in the comics, he breaks that man's back, puts him out commission.
Yeah.
Joker is all the mind and like, hee, I'm nefarious and evil. Bane's like, I'm gonna put you in a stretcher, man.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's
a
mine.
good pick.
Nice.
Yeah.
My fourth is gonna be Megatron.
Oh, he's on my list too.
Megatron.
Now my
Trans-
list is getting taken.
Transformers.
Nice.
Good pick, Ethan.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I was really worried you guys were going to take my fourth, but I decided to keep it to 4. It is Prince Humperdinck from The Princess Bride.
That's just funny. A very good change of pace.
It's actually really good.
He's man, what a villain.
No, it's a
He,
good
he
pick.
checks off all the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good pick. Just a change of pace. That's all the only reason I left.
beautiful villain.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
You killed my father.
Prepare to die.
Yes. That's a great pick. Very quotable movie.
Oh yeah,
Love that movie.
Okay, before I make my next pick, are we doing 5 rounds or are we stopping at 4? Because this would be the last pick.
Yeah, I'm at 4, so like I feel like we should maybe another one.
I'm fine with
Looks
the
like
5
we're
if you
doing
want
5.
to.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Starting 5.
Yep, looks like we're doing 5. So this would mean my last 2 picks,
Yes.
That makes it easy.
which is good
Yeah.
because I'm taking another just absolute star, Superman's number 1 villain. Can't believe he's not taken yet, Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
I love him as a villain because he's not super powered. He's a man and is amazingly smart.
Yeah.
And can fight Superman.
Yeah.
So, man, so that puts me at Vader, Maul, Lex Luthor, and Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
So that I'm just gonna go ahead and say I think I have the best list.
I mean,
Personal opinion.
yeah, we all think we have the best list.
Personal
probably.
opinion.
But this is gonna put me.
That's it though. That's is that
Th-
4?
this is gonna put me. I think
He's got one more.
I got one more because that's 4. Now this is my 5th. Wow, I'm still struggling to pick. I have so many. All right, I have very good serious villains in my top 4. I'm going Plankton, baby.
Son of a gun.
Plankton.
You.
That's my number 5, Plankton.
That was.
Very
You wanted
good.
that.
Very good musical artist.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Voiced like an angel.
Shout out Plankton AI, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out
for real.
Crampon. Best plankton music I've ever seen in my life.
There's still so many more, though. There's so
Yeah,
much
I've got
more.
3 that I really thought I wasn't
I have a
even gonna.
list of like 10.
I've got 20, but the last 10 are pretty much memes.
See, the thing that sucks is like I'm gonna have to stop at 1 because I've already got my 4. So I just gotta do just the 1.
All right, Caleb.
Whoa.
The problem is, the one I really wanted to include is in a little book series we're all reading, but by saying it, I think would spoil things. So I don't think I can say it.
I mean, it's not going to get you any votes either. That's for
Yeah, well, I don't care about the votes.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think I
it's
know
awesome.
who it is, and I know
You do.
I'm not there to the reason why.
No, that's
it's number
fine.
1.
But yeah, it
Caleb-
wouldn't spoil it for you, but people that have now
No.
been getting the book and are listening to the podcast, it would spoil it for you.
Here, I'll go ahead and help you because if this, I think you should pick them.
You should just
If
say
you're
it, but
worried
don't
about
explain
Mistborn
it.
spoilers, skip ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah, skip that little 30-second button right now. My 5th is Ruin from the Mistborn series. Awesome villain. You don't even know about him till end of book 2. Amazing.
Very good. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's such a good pick.
I was gonna say Lord Ruler, but I mean,
No, Ruin's better.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
Lord Ruler really isn't even a villain.
If you think about it, yeah. Yeah, actually, you might want to skip 2 times.
If you think about it.
But don't skip too far because I need to make another pick.
All right, Ethan. Drum roll. Drum roll.
There's 2 guys that I really want to pick, and I don't know which one to pick. I'm just gonna go with the one who's cooler, Killmonger.
Yes, that's the one I was deciding on between Plankton and Killmonger.
Killmonger from Black Panther. Michael
Awesome.
B. Jordan. Yeah.
That deserves an applause as well. I love that pick.
Once again, just like a dude.
Just a
Normal
dude.
guy.
And you know why?
He's a dude being a guy.
You know why I love him? Is because he was right.
Yeah, he wasn't actually like the mean.
He
Villain,
wanted to
like-
help. He wanted
yeah.
Wakanda's technology to help the world, not just Wakanda.
Yeah, he's a decent little feller. So
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm going with Killmonger for my 5th spot.
I like it. I like that a lot.
Yep.
Round us out, Zach.
Oh, so many good choices. I don't know to do like a funny one that I still like as a villain, but
Brother,
That's what I did
whatever
on
you're
my last
feeling.
pick.
you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with Biff from the Back to the Future series.
yeah.
I love him. He's so funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it counts, but he's basically like the villain in every single one, kind of.
Make like a leaf and get out of here.
Get out of here. But yeah, Biff is gonna be my number 5 for sure.
That's good. I like that. That's great.
Yeah, that is really good. Everyone remember who you picked?
Okay.
We gonna do a recap real quick?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good. So I picked Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Mind Flayer, Plankton.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. Who's my 4th? Golly. Man.
Oh, brother,
Caleb, you tell yours. I'll probably remember it.
you didn't write him down.
I don't know, man.
All right. My number 1 was Joker. Then it was Sauron, Prince Humperdinck, and then skip if you're reading Mistborn, Ruin.
My top 5: 1 Thanos, 2 Ivan Drago, 3 Green Goblin, 4 Megatron, 5 Killmonger.
And my top 5 was Palpatine, Khan, Bane, Davy Jones, and then good old Biff.
Good choice.
What? How? I guess for me, I'm a huge X-Men fan. How did Magneto not get picked?
That is a great choice.
Someone else that I had on my list was Predator.
Yeah.
That
I had
was
Alien.
Yeah, I've not seen those.
I
I've
had
only seen
Alien.
Predators.
Yeah.
good. Alien's a
I've
great.
only seen the old one.
I was so with Plankton, I was debating on Plankton Killmonger, but then also T-1000.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
You
See,
know,
I had the Velociraptors from Jurassic Park.
all 4 of them.
Yeah.
I think there's 4 in the movie, right?
Specifically blue.
No, I'm talking about the old
I
ones.
know. I know,
Yeah. No, but yeah, like
I'm gonna take all 4 Raptors
Them-
from Jurassic Park.
all 4 of them as a
Those 4?
unit. As
The
a
new
unit.
baby from Dominion.
I haven't even seen that one.
It's everyone kind of says it's bad, but
I liked it.
for me, who loves action movies, dinosaurs, and who grew up watching them, I thought it kept my attention.
Was it better than Fallen
Agreed.
Kingdom? Because
Fallen
Fallen Kingdom,
Kingdom.
the second one.
No, the end of Fallen Kingdom is awesome.
I don't really.
When they are showcasing that crazy dinosaur and then it gets out.
Oh yeah, no, that part's cool, but
the
then
ending was cool.
I've never seen that one.
That part, but then the clone
spoiled it
girl, and there she's like, the dinosaur's out.
But it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was stupid.
no.
Never seen
Yes.
the movie.
Fallen Kingdom was good.
Nah, no.
It's
Never
talk-
seen it.
Mm,
Get my back here.
nah, I don't agree.
Now I'll never
That
watch the movie. Thanks a
was
lot.
Not good. That was the only cool part of that movie was that like horror thing that they did.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That's why I loved it.
That was it though.
What about Venom?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Carnage.
yeah. I guess Carnage
Yeah,
is actual strip.
Not
villain.
from the movie though. That
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
That's
that
what I was
awful.
thinking. Is Venom's like an anti-hero?
Yeah,
I have
but
to.
you can still say
But
Kind of
Spider-Man
villain?
3.
I have to shout out one, but you guys go ahead if you have something to say.
I was
No,
just
I'm
gonna
good.
say same as Punisher. I think I was gonna say Punisher.
Oh, Punisher.
yes.
I just don't want to cut anybody off, but this one I have to say because it's one of my favorite shows of all time, and he has the best villain arc out of anyone. It's Zuko, Prince Zuko.
Ooh.
I don't even.
Yes.
I honestly should have
Yes.
drafted him, but I
Yes.
didn't because I feel like
Yeah.
Zuko's so
I
good.
feel like not a lot of people have seen Avatar:
I-
The Last Airbender.
I just haven't finished it.
Dude, Zuko is the best villain because he's a super villain at the beginning, but his arc, that's why I love him. Man,
He's got a great
okay.
arc. I was gonna put
That's
Itachi.
it. I'm done.
I was gonna put
That's all-
Itachi
yeah.
Uchiha,
Mm-hmm.
but I
You
don't
see
know.
how I think they're making a new movie.
Yeah, they are.
Or it's a show.
That's anime, in
Avatar?
case you were wondering,
Last
Ethan.
Airbender.
Actually, it's
What?
not anime.
Itachi Uchiha.
Oh yeah, I'll never watch that.
Oh, yeah, that is.
How
Ethan,
about,
not an anime fan.
How about Chick Hicks?
Chica.
I got a bunch of those written
Yeah,
down.
I had Syndrome.
Syndrome. Yeah.
Syndrome.
Mhm.
Clayton from Tarzan. Loved
Yeah.
Clayton.
Mhm.
We're just saying all honorable mentions.
Yeah,
I mean,
these
that's
are
fine.
honorable mentions.
Jaws. I had Jaws from the movie Jaws, like the shark.
Yeah.
Loved
yeah.
that.
All right. So
yeah.
Henry J. Waternoose.
I'll kidnap
Monsters.
this company die.
All right, now let's play a game called Guess What Austin would have voted.
Let's not play that game. All right.
actually, right now is a perfect time for an ad break.
yes.
So if you
Yes.
guys just hang out, listen to the ad, that'd help us a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you. All
Thankaroo.
right, we are back, boys.
Amen.
And I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you
Would
got?
you rather there be cheese or ham at the function?
Cheese.
These are one and the same.
Zach just said cheese over ham.
That's
What?
That's not Papa Playhouse lore.
This
so,
isn't canon.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but despite the rumors, I do love ham, but I like cheese more. I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah, this ain't canon.
No,
I
this
think
is
we're gonna have to cut that.
this is my canon of
Yeah.
it.
Just bleep that out.
It's my
I'll
canon
superimpose
of it.
him saying ham.
Yeah,
You
we
see my
got,
mouth do that weird AI thing where it's like
Ham.
ham.
all right. We got an audio of him saying ham, so you can just insert it.
Got him.
I'm about to Miguel O'Hara you right now. You better go back and say ham.
Oh,
Otherwise, this whole thing is going down.
yeah. So I was gonna say like I did just watch that movie and dude's a total menace. Have you all seen
Which
it?
movie? Which movie?
Across the Spider-Verse. Have you all seen that?
Yeah, I have.
I will say though, what's interesting.
Ethan doesn't like it.
You don't like it?
No, it was fine.
Just the end.
Oh, Nick's just trolling because I kind of we had a little
Yeah,
banter.
that's right.
Ethan
Yeah.
actually hates Across the Spider-Verse.
I like them both. I think they're both very entertaining.
I will say though, I actually, in like all seriousness, I think it's just fine. Like if the say the first
It's
one,
better than just fine,
if no, like if Into the Spider-Verse is like a 9 out of 10,
which it is.
I don't believe.
better
I
than-
don't
it's-
believe anything's a 10 out of 10. Like,
No, I was gonna say it's a 9.5.
okay, so 9.5 out of 10. Then this movie's like an 8, maybe 7.5, something like that.
I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like the first one surprised a lot of people.
It
How
did,
good it
yeah,
was,
You're
yeah.
exactly right about
And
that.
so this one does not have the factor of surprise. Now it has to live up to expectation.
Yeah,
Which
that's
it just like barely missed expectations.
Yeah,
Like,
it just
barely.
yeah.
Good movie. It wasn't a bad movie.
I will say the first one I was more pumped. I was more like I was feeling that movie more than like live action Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it was
Once it first
awesome.
hit the theater, everyone was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone was
This
like,
is
this
the best Spider-Man movie.
awesome
ever.
story. It was great.
So
yeah.
then you went and watched it. You're like, "Wow, they were not lying."
yeah.
But then Homecoming.
I think.
topped it.
I don't
I
don't think so.
I mean,
a
I
lot
liked
of people
Homecoming,
hate
but
Homecoming.
hate it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's. I think it's a little overhyped.
for nostalgia,
It's
it's
nostalgia.
awesome. But I would choose the first.
that's in
Spider-Man.
Across
I
the
have a
Spider-Verse,
hot
though.
Take
Give it to us.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Raimi Spider-Man movie trilogy is overrated.
Nope. Mm-mm. I disagree with that take.
Who do y'all think the best Spider-Man?
I
Tobey
agree
Maguire.
with you, Nick.
Tobey
Thank
Maguire.
you, Caleb.
Who do you think the best Spider-Man is, Nick?
It's hard to say because Andrew Garfield only got 2 movies, but if he was given more love, it'd be him. Caleb.
I don't. I mean,
But
I think because of comics,
It's Tom
I
Holland
do.
right now.
I think it is by Tom Holland.
Mm.
I think it's Tom Holland.
This
I
is-
think
okay,
it just
thank
portrays
you,
the
Ethan, thank
comics
you,
really
thank you.
well. He's young. He is an actual nerd and really awkward and weird, but he is.
But he's not Tobey Maguire weird.
And
Tobey
that's
Maguire was
that's,
a little creepy.
that's how
Which
Spider-Man's
I think-
supposed to be.
yeah, okay, I don't think Tobey Maguire was bad. I really like those
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
But
yes, thank
I think
you.
Tom Holland's better.
They're
I agree.
fine movies, but they're not like the best.
And Tom Holland got the benefit of being in the Marvel universe.
Tom Holland's
in
just
those movies
Iron
as
Man's
well.
little stooly boy.
That's the only hate that Tom Holland gets, and the Homecoming, No Way Home, Far From Home
yeah.
is that.
Well, now
But
he's dead.
that's not a bad hate because the movies are actually great.
Well, he was dead in the last two. He was only alive in the first one.
Wait, what?
No, Iron Man.
Well, you're
he's
talking
saying.
about Avengers. Yeah, you're
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
So
Avengers.
he grew up.
And honestly, he almost helped bring down Thanos if it wasn't for Peter Quill.
I know.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. For me, it's Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and I like Andrew Garfield. I think it's
Andrew Garfield
I
is a
think-
great Peter Parker.
I think he's a great Peter Parker. He's a great. Honest, I
And
will say
Spider-Man.
this. I think
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, like his dialogue and how he
It's
talks,
so good.
is better than Tobey Maguire's.
Yep.
But as a whole, Tobey Maguire's my number one. Then Andrew Garfield. Tom Holland's easily last. Like, I mean, I like him. I don't think he's bad. It's just
If you had to pick,
Okay,
If I had to pick, he's
I wanna-
last for
I
sure.
want to
Fair
know
enough,
why.
fair
I want to why Andrew Garfield you think is over Tom Holland.
Me?
I can see why you would do that.
I just
I mean,
think
I do like him as an actor, and it was really cool movies. I guess is that just all you're basing it on, or are you basing it on how he was in the comics?
no, I'm basing it slightly on that, but I'm also basing it off of like his jokes and stuff. Like Tom Holland's jokes, because Spider-Man's supposed to be funny, right?
Yeah.
Like that's part of his character.
A lot
like,
of quips.
a lot of
Yeah.
quips.
Quippy dude.
Tobey Maguire didn't have
Very,
that
very
as much.
quippy.
He's very quippy. Tobey Maguire didn't have that too much.
Peter Parker.
I do. That's how Peter
I
Parker. See,
don't.
that's why he's above the other ones, because Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland are both like they're both pretty boys. No, I'm serious. Like Peter Parker's supposed to be a nerd. Like
But
nobody
he gets the girl every time.
He does, but like
I mean, isn't
it's after high school. He doesn't get MJ in high
I
school.
thought
He
Tom
gets
Holland was a
Gwen.
nerd.
Huh?
Like Tom Holland is pretty nerdy.
yeah, he's like one of the smartest kids.
he's also one of the
Okay.
outcasts. No one likes him.
You want me to tell you-
Why don't they like him though?
Because he's a nerd.
What is it doesn't make
Dorky, I
sense.
guess. I don't know.
Honestly, I have the same thing with Andrew Garfield. That's why Andrew Garfield's down there for
He's
me.
not nerdy enough. He's too much of a cool guy.
he's a cool dude.
He's a
That is-
photographer and, he
and a
skates.
skateboarder, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
nobody
But he's a-
would be
yeah.
picking on him.
But he's a nice looking guy too. Like,
That
yeah, no
too.
one's picking on him.
Nobody's picking on him. And then with Tom
That is the
Holland,
only issue with Andrew Garfield.
yeah. And then with
And
Tom Holland,
the bullies are
he's-
more of a nerd than he is.
dude. That's my thing too. Flash Thompson,
For real.
Flash Thompson.
He
in
gets
the
absolutely
Spider-Man.
dunked on.
Yeah.
No, not
Oh,
Andrew
yeah, that was-
Garfield.
Oh, that's right.
the Spider, the Flash
the
Thompson in
kid
the
who's, like,
Homecoming.
always on-
stuff. Terrible.
You're talking Flash and Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Kid is always on
terrible.
Instagram
Oh,
Live or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
so bad.
but he's rich, driving around in a convertible.
And I watched some interview where they tried to explain it, like, "Oh, well, we're making him more of a modern bully." It's like, hey, stop, just stop. Like, that's not.
Yeah, but it is keeping up with the times. That is what bullies are like now. Bullies are not athletes who are physical and jerks.
I don't know. Call me old fashioned. I guess I'm too old now.
I
Oh,
guess-
thank
I
you.
guess
Old
you are.
fashioned?
Hey, no, Zach.
I forgot the orange peel, my
Twist.
brothers.
What a
Twist it.
transition! Call me old fashioned.
And
Second
then do
drink of the
this.
night, right?
Old-fashioned.
If you're watching
I
on
forgot the
video,
orange
you'll
peel.
know exactly what I'm demonstrating to Zach. I'm twisting the orange peel, and then I'm
Juices out.
rubbing it. Or it's not the juices; it's the oil.
And these oranges have a lot of juice too.
Sure.
You're
dude,
doing
that was a
you're
lot
doing
of
it on the
zest.
outside too.
I only did one
Okay,
squirt, and
okay.
it was enough.
Can I explain? Spider-Man's one of my favorite superheroes. I love Toby and I love Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. Those movies are good. I also love, I cannot remember his name, but Doc Ock.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If anyone,
Alfred Molina.
yes, thank you. He was a great Doc Ock. And then 3 was
Thomas Hayden Church is Sandman.
just a little too much.
I like Sandman.
Oh yeah, he was good.
he was good.
3 is a good movie. It's just a little too much.
It is.
But
It
let,
is.
Let me finish. They're good movies. Tobey Maguire does fine, but he doesn't encapsulate who I want as Peter Parker or Spider-Man. Whereas Garfield does a wonderful Spider-Man and an okay Peter. The skateboarding throws me off a bit. He's a little too cool. Tom Holland, I think, is the best of both when you put them together. When you're thinking of them as Peter and Spider-Man, I think Tom Holland does do the best.
Completely agree.
Thank you.
And I have a question for you, Nick. Did you grow up watching the Tobey Maguire movies and loving them? You did?
Yes.
All right, so I was going to say maybe that's the thing, because I did not.
I did. Me and Cameron,
Okay.
my brother.
So that's
we
interesting,
both
yeah.
watched them as we were kids and we loved them. I'm just not biased.
Yeah, like my best friend loved
Mm,
the Tobey
nah.
Maguire Spider-Man. He only loved that. He said it was the best, and if you didn't like it, it was mind blown. And it's because he grew up on it. So I thought maybe just because I didn't, I would think that. But I mean, you blew it open, so I guess it's I don't think that actually matters.
No, I mean, look, I'm not saying that. I will say the one thing. My biggest problem with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man is the organic web shooters, like just coming out of them instead of the actual web shooters.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the actual mechanical because that's what was in the comics.
Yep.
So I prefer that.
One comic had him
Huh?
coming out of his arm. Like
I
one
actually-
series of it. One
I actually
yeah.
don't know if any of the comics had it organically.
Yeah,
They did.
He's saying
okay.
there was one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
don't-
know.
at least one. I've seen the comic. I've just seen
Okay.
one of them.
But just like it's everything about those movies. I mean, especially the second one, which is so good. I don't know. It's just and the villains. The villains are so good, at least in the first two, right? And like I said, Sandman.
Green Goblin and Doc Ock are great.
They are really
but,
good.
But that's the thing. Green Goblin, he's kind of like got a split personality going, so he's like not truly evil like that alter ego is. And then Doc Ock, it's the arms
Goblin
controlling him.
Jr..
And then
that,
you've got
that AI.
exactly. And then you
AI
got
people. Oh.
AI, woo! And then you've got Sandman, which is my favorite villain of the third movie, and he's kind of the same thing. Like he's a criminal, he's trying to do for his daughter, and so yeah, that's not really. You still can't be killing people and being bad, but like there's a reason.
Really? You
Wait.
can't be doing
You
that?
can't kill people.
Well, like
No.
as far as like the villains in like say I liked the Lizard. Didn't really like the villains in Amazing Spider-Man 2. I mean, Electro was okay.
Jamie Foxx, where are you? You have not shown your presence in months.
But
Where are you?
Homecoming. Vulture
Oh,
was
I'm
pretty
so
cool.
sorry.
Mysterio's reasons for
Jake
being a villain
Gyllenhaal.
was retarded.
Hmm.
Can't say that.
Why was it dumb?
He literally was mad because Tony Stark made fun of him.
Okay.
That's why he was mad.
How's that any better than Spot in Across the Spider-Verse?
We're talking about a cartoon villain as opposed to a
Doesn't
live
matter.
action. Yes, it does.
So you get made fun of and you have a huge ego complex. That's not going to make you upset?
I mean, it makes you upset, but like makes you like try to like
Why not?
murder loads of people.
If you have the assets, why not?
I guess that's fair. I mean, nowadays people will kill you because their chicken nuggets aren't done on time.
Or you cut in line at the Popeyes line.
But that's the guy we're making the villain, though. Someone who you're like, I'm sorry, sir, but we can't give you the McFlurry tonight, and then they kill you over it.
Not mysterious.
That's
not-
Mysterio.
No.
100%.
Man, if I killed somebody every time they told me I couldn't get a grimace shake,
I need to kill one person.
I'd be a murderer one time.
Watch out.
But
Well, here's we're arguing about this, friendly banter, but the Spider-Man, all of them have been all super successful. It's like Spider-Man always seems to hit.
Yeah.
more than
100%.
Batman.
Well, I can't speak to that. I've never watched any of them.
Any of the Batmans?
Nope.
Has
So-
any Spider-Man sucked?
No.
No.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 was not good.
It's not
I
terrible.
mean, but
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's
still
mid.
like
It's like a 5.
classic.
It's like a 5 out of
I
10.
don't. I mean, still, I wouldn't say it.
Like
Do
people,
you sit there and go, "Wow, that movie
let
sucked."
me put it to you this way, Nick. Is Amazing Spider-Man 2 worse or better than George Clooney's Batman? And that train wreck
Better.
of a movie. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that
Batman-
movie
But,
actually
if
sucked.
Spider-Man
I
had
mean,
movies in the 80s and 90s, we would be saying the same.
That's true.
He just
That's
didn't.
true. Although, when
So-
was his Spider-Man? I mean, sorry, Batman. George Clooney's.
That was like 90s, late 90s.
Yeah,
Okay,
George
yeah,
Clooney
so,
was
yeah.
90s. Val Kilmer was 80s, I think.
No, that was early 90s.
Oh, really? So those were both in the
The
90s?
80s were the first two with Michael Keaton.
I will say Batfleck and Robert Pattinson. Okay, Christian Bale's great, but man, Ben Affleck plays such a good Batman.
I don't understand all the hate. I do like him.
Dude, he's amazing.
And the
Batman.
Pattinson Batman,
He's also amazing.
oof, is good.
Ethan, you need to watch the Batman.
I watched the Batman.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
did
you
you
have
like
seen
it?
that.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one.
Did you like
Which
it?
one is
It
this?
was just because
Oh, Robert
see.
Pattinson.
So before I watched it, I said, "Should I watch this?" To probably you guys, people who know the universe and everything, and everyone was like, "Yeah, it pretty much has nothing to do with the rest of them, right?"
Mhm.
Like everyone's got their own story with Batman. It confuses me. That's why I gravitate towards Marvel is because it's a flowing story.
Right.
And I can understand it. I don't really quite understand the DC stuff, but it was a good movie. It was just really dark, but
That's-
it fit,
yeah.
the whole vibe was dark, so
The-
it worked.
Yeah.
The detective.
That
They,
was
they
I
made
love
him
that.
the detective.
It
And
was
that's what
a-
I loved about it.
it was a fun watch. for sure.
Yeah,
The
that's a good movie.
beginning.
And I do know a little bit about
Ooh.
like Arkham. You know, it's a bad place,
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it really portrayed it as kind of a rough place.
Arkham.
Yeah,
You mean Gotham?
Gotham. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever they were,
Yeah,
it portrayed it as a place with a lot
Speaking
of
of
problems,
Arkham.
dark, rainy all the time.
The Arkham games.
Oh my goodness.
Some of the best.
Well, okay. What's your favorite out of the 4? Not do top 4. Just what's your favorite out of them?
Probably. I haven't really played through all of them though.
Oh,
to know.
really?
I've played them, but I haven't finished them.
Okay, I got you.
So I can't really say. Arkham Asylum.
That's the one I played most of. And
Yeah.
I do like that one.
The
a lot.
best story is City. 100%.
City?
City's so good.
Well, what's it goes? Arkham Asylum and then City.
and then they did Origins, which
yeah.
was a different studio, and it's a prequel to the other two.
So it's Arkham Asylum or Arkham City. Those are the two best.
Arkham Knight.
It's good, but it's not better.
Lego Batman.
Lego Batman.
That's
Dude,
the best.
Lego Batman 2, when that dropped and it had the open world.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
And me and
Dude.
Sterling and you
Yeah.
and there was someone else, but like we used to
Oh.
play that. Oh my
Dude,
goodness.
literally me and my brother and my
Speaking of
parents got
Sterling.
that for me as a gift, and we just shredded that game up. I mean, goodness, hours were spent in that game.
Did y'all ever play Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions?
I know I
No.
did not.
It was so fun.
Did you play
Really?
Web of Shadows though?
No.
No.
But I never
Did you
played
play Web of
much
Shadows, Nick?
I couldn't do story games much, but Shattered
I
Dimensions.
The one where the
Me and-
symbiotes take over New York.
Never played it.
It's good. Fight a symbiote Wolverine. It's pretty cool.
You done? Brother, I
Yes.
was right in the middle of it.
Yes.
All right. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Shattered
Zach
Dimensions.
just got Ethan off.
Shattered Dimensions. Me and my
Anyway,
cousin.
shut up.
Okay. Me and my cousin played it all the time, and you could like change from eras of Spider-Man. So you could play like in black and white, or you could play like the Black Spider-Man, you know, this Spider-Man, all that stuff. And you fought all the different villains like Deadpool, Craven.
Could you swing
Oh,
around?
Wow, Deadpool?
Yeah, you could swing around.
Like kind of like the.
It wasn't
It's
open world.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's
It
really
wasn't open world, but I think like for one thing, you had to go to like an oil rig and fight one of the villains, and so you could go around like the whole oil rig.
cool. So big levels.
Yes.
Cool. That's
Yeah,
neat.
and like Craven obviously was in the jungle, and there was a large
which
playing
one
space.
was when you're on the skyscraper rooftops and it's like cloudy below? It's an older one.
That's the first Spider-Man movie game.
That's the one we grew up playing.
Yeah.
Where you can't even really see the city.
You
below
can't go to the
because
city floor.
They didn't really put that much work into downloading.
Is that the
all
one that the swinging is not on buildings?
Well, because you're above the buildings.
Yeah,
the whole
you're
time.
above the buildings the whole time.
The
so
entire
it's just
time?
nowhere.
The whole
Okay, so it's-
time?
Yeah.
So it's Spider-Man 2, the game then that I heard is the first one they
Oh,
did like swinging from
Yeah,
buildings.
open
And
world
then
swing from
the
buildings.
Amazing
that
Spider-Man
was
game
fun.
had one
Yeah.
of the best
Dude.
swinging.
I love that. Like
Despite the new Spider-Man games, those are the best.
the
by
way
far.
you like slowed down time and could do that like jumping
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
yeah, it was cool.
All
It
right.
was cool.
I think we've talked enough about Spider-Man. Jeez.
Yeah, we have really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you to all of our Spider-Man fans.
I
Yes.
think everybody likes
Yeah.
it though, so I don't think that's bad.
Oh,
Yeah, have you met someone that hates Spider-Man?
He's got to
No.
be the consensus number one favorite superhero.
I think he is.
He's my favorite.
he?
100%.
I think with our
He's in my top
at least
two.
our generation.
It's
I
one
think.
and two. He's either one.
What's your two?
Him or Batman.
Say well for me, it's number one him then Batman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you like Batman more?
No, I do like Spider-Man more.
What's
Actually-
your number two?
No, actually, my favorite my favorite.
Maybe
hero
we
of all
should save
time is-
this.
That's right. I had to save it.
So we do need to say this because we're gonna do a superhero draft.
No, actually,
Oh,
we should
yeah.
do that next since we just did villains.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, Sterling left us a comment on the last episode
He did?
of his top three.
Yeah, I sent it to
Yeah,
him.
his
Sterling?
his top three historical figures.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
All right, there's
my
dogs
goodness.
flipping out in this house.
Yeah,
so
for
let's
real.
let them. Let's
While-
let them.
yeah. While this is the Playhouse, it's also someone's personal home. So
Yeah,
it's
sadly.
Papa's personal
Sally.
nest.
Daisy
Yeah.
better shut up right now.
Seems to be calm.
Sorry, Mama Playhouse, but your dogs are acting up.
Her and her scary
So what
smile.
what does
Fuck it.
Sterling say?
All right. All right. It's actually pretty good. I agree with definitely. I agree with all of them. That could go in there.
Such a-
Enzo Ferrari.
He made Ferrari, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a little debatable on him, but the next two are wonderful. Stanley.
Oh.
Man, good job,
He
Ster.
had time to think.
What
though.
a pick,
Sterling, what a wonderful pick.
What a pick,
Wow.
yeah.
He's out there on a boat right now, barely in the internet, just
Pooping off
conjuring
the
up all
side
these
of it.
ideas. Yeah,
Yeah.
pooping off the rails, figuring out you love Stanley. I love you, Sterling. Amen.
So
yeah.
what's his number one? He said.
Steve Irwin.
Exactly.
That just blew Ethan's mind.
That's
Dude,
good.
Brother.
That's such a good good.
Yeah, I texted him. I sent him a link to it and our podcast, and he said, "No way, this is real."
Good.
Really?
Yeah, but apparently he had enough time to listen to 3
He didn't
episodes.
believe we were
So
actually like,
did you hear
doing
when we
it?
shouted him out?
He had to have.
He had to have. Man, that's sweet.
Hi, Mr. Stowing.
Oh, well, Sterling.
Tankaroo for your input.
Buddy, whenever you make it down here, honorary guest.
Oh,
100%.
Sterling's definitely coming on.
What a
100%.
legendary episode that would be. Coming from Alaska
Friend
to
of the
join
pod.
the pod.
We could honestly spend like at least most of the podcast just telling stories of like what you've done in Alaska.
Oh, I got a
Or
story,
just
brother.
the things you've done here. I mean,
Did we-
alone.
Or the things you've done here.
Do we know who won last week?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
We do. Yeah.
You seem sad.
I don't think I got a single vote.
Oh,
But my list was
You
good.
seem sad.
what was it last week?
Historical
Historical
figures.
Oh yeah.
My list was good, people. Come on.
Who won?
Oh, Ethan.
Really?
Yeah.
The British Bulldog won?
Yep.
Let's go.
You won.
Who was second place?
Ryan.
Nice. That's good. That's
Wow,
solid.
Nice.
Yeah, Ryan, and then Caleb, and then Zach and Austin, and then me with no votes. What the?
That's all right.
It seems like
Well, you
the
know,
meme
Honestly,
ones.
I think we count who won. So I won episode 2, so I'm taking that as a W.
I mean,
I want episode 1 then. Uh-oh.
Yep, and then Ethan won this one.
but I've placed every time.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Yeah, you don't, because you mad. Oh, I'm
So
just kidding, I don't care.
Caleb has 1, I have 1, Ethan has 1, Zach and Austin have 0. So
Nice.
suck it.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Hey, listen, I'm doing my top threes how I like it.
Nick.
I'm not trying to get
Yeah,
no
what's
votes.
I really wish Ryan would have won.
I'm not.
I
I'm
actually
glad.
Of course,
voted for
yeah,
Ryan.
yeah.
I voted for Ryan and not
I mean,
myself.
Peanut Butter
voted for
Man.
myself.
Peanut Butter Man has won. I mean,
Y'all
that's just
don't-
great.
You vote for
Y'all don't
yourself?
vote
Oh,
for
yeah,
yourself every
100%.
time?
I voted for Ryan.
Actually, I wanted to vote for Ryan, but I accidentally clicked myself to see. the
Oh
score.
yeah, I vote for myself every time.
Well, this time I was like,
Yeah.
I like Ryan's more than mine. I wanted to vote for Ryan's, but I was like,
I'm,
crap.
I'm with you. I voted
I think
for Ryan.
I think what hurt you, Nick, was you went after Zach and Caleb, who both
Exactly.
said, who both happened to say the same thing.
Yeah.
And
Similar
I also
list.
gave like a long, in-depth thing about Nikola Tesla.
And I was gonna, but I didn't want to repeat it.
But that's why we
you
changed.
might have
Who,
shed some new light on it.
that's why we changed who starts, though.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
That is actually cool to switch it up.
Yeah.
So I go first next time on
Mm.
if we go by the original order.
Let us know if you like the top 3 or the draft, because we're kind of debating on doing both right now.
I'm gonna say, just for the sake of the problem we're talking about now, the draft would fix that.
Yeah, it would.
Like, so, like, we all had Nikola Tesla as like our number one, right? I think all of us, all 3 of us, you, me, and
Yeah,
Nick,
all
had
3
it.
of us did.
He,
Yeah.
he was mine 2.
Oh.
Was your number 2?
Yeah, Da Vinci was 1.
Wasn't yours?
Oh, you're
was
right, you're right, you're
Was
right.
one Shakespeare?
No, 3 was Shakespeare.
Oh, what was
Yeah.
one?
It was a
Da Vinci.
Oh,
But the point I'm trying to say
Da
is,
Vinci.
like, because of that, you didn't get to, like, I mean, you could have, but you didn't want to because you didn't want to repeat stuff.
Yeah.
So if we had the draft, you just wouldn't be able to say those people, and you could have other people you did research on.
Well, I'm
Share a
the
little insight on
I'm
them.
the one who suggested the draft, so obviously I'm for a draft.
Yeah, yeah. Again,
I think-
do not feel bad about sending us messages through Spotify. I think you could do it through Spotify. Send us emails. Even if you think your idea is not that great, we want to hear it anyway. Send us your ideas.
DM our Instagram, TikTok.
Yes, anything, yeah.
Even if it's negative,
yeah.
tell us what you.
Tell us what you want us to change.
Yeah.
If you
And
say you
obviously-
hate us and you want us to change, otherwise you'll never listen to us again.
Unless you tell us to stop.
Obviously,
It'll never happen.
Or you'll-
sound
it'll-
quality is an issue. Last episode, we're working on it. That stuff will get better. But anything that we can change right now, we're glad to.
Hopefully,
change
no
it.
one's running a triathlon while breathing down their mic, like the last episode.
Yeah, the last one was tough. So
Yeah, that was rough.
We all got pop filters today.
Yeah.
Well-
Speaking of triathlons and
is-
sports,
I know,
isn't
I
there
know.
like a lot of stuff that's been going on with sports? here
Yes,
lately.
I do have stuff to say about sports.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do we
I'm
finally?
gonna say there was some crazy stuff
And
going on.
I don't know
You're
if
gonna stand up.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably already know what I'm talking about. I'm wearing the shirt. Go Dogs. Paul Feinbaum says Kirby Smart has surpassed Nick Saban. Right now, today, he is the better coach. And I'm 100% on board with this, baby.
Ethan,
He
you
is
have different
better
thoughts?
than Nick Saban right now. He is back-to-back champion head coach Kirby Smart of the Georgia Bulldogs. And where's Saban? Not even in the playoffs?
So you think all time Kirby's better?
I'm not saying all time.
Oh, so you're just saying right this second?
Paul Feinbaum said, in today's world.
Yeah, in today's world, yeah, he's a better coach.
Wow,
But
then I don't have
overall-
anything to argue. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Zach, Caleb?
Two-time defending.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I have
James,
no
I-
horse in this race.
I think he
have no
sucks.
idea.
He's the worst.
I will say though, I've heard the name Nick
Sorry.
Saban before, not this Kirby feller.
Yeah, I don't
outside
care
of
about
like a
that.
Mario game.
I really
No.
only cared about Ethan's opinion. I'm asking right now, Kirby Smart is better than Nick
I
Saban.
just think it's funny how no one thinks that Georgia or Alabama cheats, because they definitely do.
I mean,
Well,
all
Jim,
cheat, don't
Jim
they?
Harbaugh just got caught for cheating.
Yeah.
Wait,
well,
what?
like now it's legal to cheat.
Huh?
Yeah, Zach's head coach just got caught for cheating. Suspended 4 games, baby.
How so? What?
He got caught.
Cheating how?
Recruiting.
Was he like
I think they met with
Recruiting
someone during
violations.
COVID, which was a recruiting violation. They weren't allowed to.
No.
And
Here's
then
the real reason.
A couple other stuff.
He bought kids like hamburgers, and he's getting a suspension.
Oh,
he
But
bought
here's the
kids
thing.
hamburgers?
Here's to tell you how much of a suspension it is. He's suspended for 4 games.
quite a bit.
Michigan's first 4 games. Their hardest game is against Rutgers.
Wow.
So it will not hurt them at all. These are walk in the park cupcake games. They would have beat these 4 teams if they were having a terrible year.
As
Well-
is every Big 12 schedule ever.
A coach being suspended from games, like what does that mean for the team? Like just the assistant coaches?
Assistant
Someone
coach takes
else.
over, yeah.
But
And
who's
not-
to say he's not like somehow conveying what he wants done?
Oh,
Right?
man.
I don't
I
know
mean,
how much they monitor.
what stops it from being that?
People are dogging, that is not a pun, to Georgia, that they have the easiest schedule in the nation. We are just getting destroyed that we have the easiest schedule.
You
when
do.
every Big 12 team, Big 10 team have easier schedules than us.
So funny you say that. Actually, we were talking about this today.
That makes me mad.
If the Big 12 or the Big 10, which right? Big 10 is Michigan.
Big 10 is Michigan,
Yeah,
Ohio
yeah,
State,
yeah.
Penn State.
So whenever those schools are on, when Wisconsin and Nebraska are good, when Purdue's good, when Penn State's good, which they're good,
One in
When-
every 10 years.
when Michigan State's good, but back when that was a thing, back when Nebraska and Wisconsin were rolling, that was a conference.
Yeah, back when you had, Will Compton and Levante David and Rex Burkhead on
Right,
Nebraska.
right.
Yeah.
When they were winning
They
national
were good.
championships. Yeah.
They're not anymore.
They're not anymore. So that their conference sucks. So right now it's the SEC, a giant gap, the Big 10, another giant gap, and the rest of the guys
And
are
then
bottom feeders.
and then Big 12 and Pac-12.
Bottom feeders.
ACC.
ACC's better than the Big 12 and the Pac-12. I'll say that. Clemson.
I'm no
Clemson, Florida State, North Carolina.
Pac-12, USC, Washington.
Not anymore.
Right now, yeah. Washington has Michael Penix and
No,
USC
no.
has Caleb Williams.
USC's moving to the Big 10.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
You're right.
USC and UCLA.
Yep. But I'm not thinking of that. I'm
Well,
thinking
let's start thinking of that.
Yeah.
So that's why I say Big
Well,
10.
then that completely takes the Big 10.
Big 10 second.
Or I'm saying that takes the Big 12 out of anything because Oklahoma and Texas are gone. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Oklahoma and Texas are gone.
So Big 12 is
Yeah, that's why I'm saying everybody after Big 10, dog water.
hot dog water, actually. Wow.
ACC's all right just because of the,
No, they're not
Clemson.
good. Florida
Well,
State and
they
Clemson.
stay relevant. They'll be okay. But it's just they've got some top end teams who are okay, and then then it drops all the way to Boston College.
No, Clemson got walked by Tennessee.
Think of it, Miami got some big programs in there.
Miami sucks.
I'm just saying they're the third best conference. That's not saying a lot.
I don't think they are.
Who do you think's better?
Okay, it's hard now that you're moving SC and
Count the
UCLA.
moves.
Yeah,
Count the moves.
Count the moves. That's definitely harder.
Heck,
Because
they don't even know how to play football on the West Coast.
Michael Penix might be a Heisman finalist.
Michael Penix was once committed to Tennessee. Did you know that?
Doesn't matter.
3-star. Butch Jones.
He was a
had him.
3-star?
Butch Jones had him. Yeah.
That makes so much sense. But now, dude, last year he was so good and no one gave him any attention. But
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm saying this because my dad.
Same thing happened with Hendon.
Yeah, my dad is from Washington, so obviously I know who Michael Penix is. Shout out to Teddy.
I love Washington. Beautiful stadium. They always have a solid team.
Beautiful state too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure. I always see that.
Mostly.
It's the only
Oh,
other state
it's so beautiful.
that
Seattle.
directly butts up to a body of water other than the state or University of Tennessee.
Except
other
for
than Milan.
Seattle. It is
Thank
a
you, Caleb.
disgusting,
Thank you.
crime-ridden,
It's
drug-ridden
cesspool.
city.
You are so
It's a
wrong.
cesspool.
You are so wrong.
It is a cesspool.
It is
Seattle.
Seattle.
Seattle is a
Have y'all
Seattle.
seen?
You said besides Seattle?
No,
Seattle.
Seattle
maybe
itself.
he said that, but
Oh.
he didn't mean it.
Yeah, no, I did not mean
You
it.
said besides Seattle.
Oh, no. Okay, what I meant is
Only Seattle.
Washington,
Yeah.
beautiful state.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great
right, for sure.
parks, but Seattle is disgusting. It is so
And I'd venture to
horrible.
say that there's probably a lot of other coastal towns that are equally as bad as
Yeah,
Seattle.
But if you are right now considering moving to Seattle, sit down, rethink yourself, because you are making a bad decision, buddy. All right, that state,
Like, you're literally
that
the
city
biggest
sucks.
When's
Idiot.
the last time you were in Seattle?
Yeah, think about that one. And I want you to Google up this.
Asking you, Caleb.
No.
I was there.
Actually, oh my god!
Right when you think about
Just Google the
Yeah.
city up and
Ooh.
look up all the most popular videos. None of them are going to be good.
Google
Right
tells
when you
all
think
people.
about-
This is rough.
right when you think about the beautiful, rainy, staying in cozy mornings with coffee shops, then think about the major homeless population and the actual rain 24/7 and how those coffee shops ceased to exist 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
It is a fact. Everything good is moving out of there. All the Walmarts are gone. All the super cool coffee shops that used to be there, the mainstays of Seattle, gone.
Pike's Market, is that still there?
It's still there.
And
I
there's
don't know about
no
that one.
good-looking women that live there, for sure.
That's a little bit on the nose.
No, I'm kidding.
Survey says. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I actually took a giant survey.
I actually believe you don't know fully what you're talking about.
Oh, definitely not. I'm definitely just jumping on this train of talking.
So
crap about
I've
Seattle.
I've actually been
I
to
know nothing.
Seattle, but it was several years ago, like 10
Yeah.
plus.
Well,
My
me
parents
too.
went
I guess
there.
I'm just
Um,
basing on all these news reports and all these studies and everything. Right now, Seattle's the worst.
He's
it's
actually
ever been.
basing it off of Google search.
My parents went
No,
there and said it was
I-
cool.
I was using
That was
Google
years
Maps,
ago.
Google
Years
Earth.
ago-
I was just going down there and it looks terrible.
No,
From the
years
street
ago,
view, man.
Seattle used to be one of the coolest cities in the country.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like a mix of like Nashville, San Francisco
Yeah,
with like the
awesome.
trolleys.
Fun
and stuff.
fact is that there was a whole city underneath it. I went there. It was awesome.
Wait, what?
Built in this, like underneath, like
That's
below
awesome.
the sidewalks and streets.
What do you? What?
A full underground city.
You're serious?
I'm dead serious.
Oh,
I toured it. It was awesome.
I'm looking this up.
When
Look
did you
up-
go there?
I feel like you're yanking my chain.
That was the first time I ever went to Seattle, so I was young. I was probably like 8.
You've been to Seattle multiple times?
Twice, brother.
What,
Twice.
what was the second time?
My dad's from Tacoma, just so you know.
Oh,
I knew that. I knew it was from. out
Yeah.
there.
Second time was 2012 Olympics. Yeah.
2012.
You were there for the Olympics?
Yeah, I watched the Olympic. No, the Olympics wasn't in Seattle, but
Oh.
I was in Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
That's how I remember it because
Oh,
I was
yeah,
a
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
I was loving the Olympics, so I was like 13.
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously just joking around because the
I mean,
reports for
I
the state
know.
are pretty rough.
I
But
know everyone's moving out of Seattle. Everyone's moving out of Portland.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it is.
especially Portland.
It is just it's a fact. The city has never been worse.
Yes,
and it is-
that's true.
It is really bad. That's why some people are moving out of there.
That's
but
true. Did you look up the
Is
underground
there
city?
little
Zach?
spots that are cool? No
Pretty
doubt.
cool.
That's really cool.
Are we going to discuss the mud floods?
Have y'all seen
The
those
mud
guys on
flaps?
TikTok
No.
who dress up as superheroes at night in Seattle?
Yes, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
We're here to protect the streets.
They run the streets.
Did you? What was that actual superhero way back, like in the early 2000s? Something Jones.
Jones barbecue foot massage.
That sounds like such a made up thing.
No, it's real. This okay. I'm gonna look it up.
Intimidator Jones.
Massage. This guy was he was a vigilante, and he went and he fought and he like actually beat up criminals and like took them to the police. And then the villain, this is a real life villain, turns out he was actually running drugs. I don't know if it was the whole time or if it was later. I'm gonna look it up though.
Remember
See.
the ghost of Kiev or whatever?
Yeah.
That, that sniper.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry
The
for
plane guy. Yeah.
I'm sorry for interrupting your sports talk. You can continue that.
Oh, we haven't even started it.
No.
All we talked about was
Get on
one
it.
topic.
All I will say is I do have a sports topic to include in the end
The end? Why not now?
because it's
You've teed me up.
Well,
You've edged me, brother.
I will take you all the way to the end
Okay. Well,
when
just
you
tell
end.
us. You just tell us when you want to bring it up.
Okay.
You tell me when sports talk is done for y'all.
Well, it's not done for me
I know,
we've
so
got a
keep on
few
going.
things.
because
Is it-
Kirby Smart is the best coach in college football right now, and Georgia's back
We already
to back national champions. They're going for a three-peat. But can I say I'm super excited for our dynasty draft on Saturday, Ethan?
Yeah, Dynasty football.
I got the 4th pick. I don't know who to take. I'm really excited for it.
I'm just mad I'm not going to be able to get Bijan.
Take Aaron Rodgers. Hot take.
In a dynasty draft, yeah, good idea.
Yeah, you know.
It was a guy named Phoenix Jones that was doing this stuff, and wouldn't you guess where he was based out of?
Tennessee.
Seattle.
Seattle.
Congrats, brother.
Seattle.
This one's for
man.
you, Phoenix.
Thank you.
Yeah. Real life
Keeping our streets
superhero
clean.
ended up doing crime. So there you go. Seattle turns heroes to villains.
Dude, Pike is awesome. They're slinging fish and they're pouring espresso. They're throwing fish like 15 feet across and someone catches it. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Pretty sweet.
And salmon. And then you got the, was it Port Sound or something like that?
Sure, buddy.
It's the bay out there.
Yeah, sure, buddy. All right.
Did you get on the needle, the space needle?
No. 'Cause-
Well, I actually ate up there, so
yeah, well, I went to the actual tallest building in Seattle, which is not the Space Needle.
I actually
Yeah.
went to the underground city, so the lowest building in Seattle. So
I actually went to a Vietnamese massage and
Of
barber
course you
parlor.
did.
Oh no,
Yeah, I
you
actually.
did
Yeah, I
not.
did actually.
What?
Filipino.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
Congrats, bro.
No.
How was it?
It's pretty great. Never got my neck massage while I got a haircut. It's pretty awesome.
Wait, what did you say? Wait, hold up. What massaged? Your neck?
Yeah.
Was it nice?
Yeah, it was pretty great.
Oh.
Good haircut too.
Wow.
so the NFL average running
Yeah.
back salary is down.
Man, what's up with that?
I kind of agree with it.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah,
There's a bunch of fast 200-pound guys out there that I
they're
can get.
so replaceable.
Yeah.
Am I right?
There are a few guys.
There's a few though. That's it.
And the problem is Saquon is one of the ones that you pay.
Thank you. You
But it's the
know
injuries.
I'm such a big Saquon
I love
fan.
Saquon.
Yeah.
But it's the injuries. If he was as healthy as Derrick Henry had been, which honestly now that's even an issue, but Derrick Henry's
Yeah.
only ever had one injury really. And if
One.
Saquon had the same story, he would be getting paid.
He'd be McCaffrey.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be Christian
To
McCaffrey.
me?
Well, McCaffrey's been
Well, McCaffrey's had
for some
injuries.
reason it's not applied to McCaffrey. He's always made money.
This is what I'm trying to say. McCaffrey's the only one. Christian McCaffrey, you're the only one who has deserved all this money, even after injuries.
I think Derrick Henry might.
I can get behind that, and also Nick Chubb.
And I'm not even a big Derrick Henry fan.
Right. And also Nick Chubb.
Yeah, Nick Chubb is super underrated.
But other than that, you're so right. These other running backs are so like
Bijan's going to deserve the money. Bijan
Yeah.
is
Bijan.
the guy.
Whoever's got the 1, 2, or 3rd pick of the dynasty draft, who are you taking? Please let me know.
I wish I had one of those picks so I could get Bijan.
Cameron has 3. I was talking to him about it. Like, 'cause I have 4. But I don't know who has 1 and 2.
I guess I'll just roll with 10. I have picked 10.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, you get back to back. So I like that. But
Oh.
with Dynasty,
Not where I want to be.
yeah. I always in redraft leagues, I always try to get either the 1 pick or the 10 pick. I like
Mhm.
having 2 back to back.
I'm honestly, if it wasn't dynasty, 4 would be perfect. But since it's dynasty, I wish I was 3.
Yeah.
Because there's like a I don't want to say too much because I know our dynasty players are listening.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see.
Mm.
But I think I'm going to go with my same strategy that I did in our other league, which is draft young and be really bad
Yep.
and then get high draft picks because it's fun. It's kind of fun to suck and build your team from the ground up, trade for a lot of picks. It's a lot of fun.
It's so much better than regular fantasy.
But this weekend, pool party, fantasy draft.
Tune in to next week's episode. We have a very special guest,
Oh,
and we'll be
And-
talking about the draft. It's
and
going to be.
he's in the draft,
Oh.
and so is Austin. So we'll have 4 of the 10 players here.
Oh,
Talk about our teams. These guys will be at the draft, not drafting.
but they'll be there.
Yeah.
They'll be
Right,
So
Zach, Caleb, you'll be there.
if nothing else,
Yeah.
we can talk about the times we've had.
Maybe we can play
Yeah.
a couple games.
couple games.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
like
love
that.
fun games.
Some blindfolds involved, possibly.
Oh,
What?
Your brothers are involved, so of course.
little Vietnamese massage.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mhm.
Turn the lights down low, put some hot
Zach's
rocks on your
having-
back.
Yeah.
Why is Zach wanting blindfolds?
Zach's having flashbacks to Seattle.
Now,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Explain to me.
How about
you don't want to explain.
How about Jalen Brown Max?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Okay,
Well, you sold your team sold its soul
I'm a massive Celtics fan.
to Jalen Brown.
Massive.
I don't love it.
I saw something today. It was whenever Mike Conley signed his biggest contract with the Grizzlies.
Like 8 years ago, yeah.
153 million for 5 years or something.
And everyone was freaking
it was
out.
the biggest contract in NBA history, I think.
And everyone said Mike Conley does not deserve that.
Which he didn't, but now that's probably about what you should pay him. But yeah, this doubled it, and
And does Jalen Brown deserve it?
he's a good player, but he's not a max player.
He can't go left.
He can't dribble.
He turns the ball over.
He's a mid shooter.
Call him Mister Turn the ball over.
He's good.
Jalen turned the
Just
ball
getting
over.
content
Yeah.
For the pod.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Dude, I love Jalen Brown.
me too. I like him.
I'll say that into the mic. I love Jalen Brown. I said it episode 1 because we were talking about the Damian Lillard saga. He's not coming to Boston. I'm fine with that because he doesn't want to play there. So that means we stick with obviously Tatum and we stay with Brown.
Stay with the core.
But $304 million?
Now you're stuck.
What?
Yeah.
We could not have offered him like 270.
He wouldn't have
280?
taken it.
No, I think that's what we did offer him. I say we. I think that's what Boston's front office offered him, and he said no.
It was either you max him or you lose him. You should have traded him 2 years ago
Yeah, you're right.
because then you could have gotten value and you could have signed a max. Who was max last year?
You're so right about that because
KD was max last year.
yeah, I don't want Jalen Brown on that the richest contract in the NBA. We're talking about the
Who
most
would you
money.
rather have? Would you rather have Jalen Brown or any other max player?
Yeah, now that he's the richest.
I mean, obviously, not any player is going to come to Boston, but you would at least have
man,
the option.
we have such a good team though. If they don't make the finals, come back to this episode and get at me because we're making the finals.
Probably.
We have an amazing squad.
Unless Dame goes to Miami.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
Don't care about that. Leave in the comments. Okay, I'm predicting right now Boston makes the finals. That means they're the number 1 team in the East. They win the Eastern Conference Finals. In the comments, if you disagree with me, let me know.
The Thunder.
Oh, I love the Thunder. Don't even get me started on the
Yes,
Oklahoma City Thunder. Yeah. Thank you.
See,
Thank you, Caleb.
I'm a Thunder fan way back.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
baby.
When
I
you
mean,
were when we were
prime-
kids,
Yes,
when we were kids,
yes.
you got the OKC jerseys.
Oh, baby.
I was
The
going
few
to games.
the few times I
Yeah.
made the mistake of playing 2K against this
Oh,
man,
Don't
mistake.
play with me.
major mistake. OKC, he played OKC, 100%. Yeah. For the longest time, Ethan, when I thought of basketball and you, I was like OKC.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey.
Which back then I was diehard Thunder. And then I got older and
Because they started sucking.
And they lost all, even whenever they still had Westbrook and were like 6 seed, 7 seed.
Westbrook and PG era.
And when they had PG, they were like
Yeah.
4 seed. I was still a big fan, but
You
then
know,
they
Paul
lost.
George had an MVP season.
Yeah,
almost.
there.
Yeah.
He was like top 3 MVP.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just kind of faded out because I got grown and the team got bad.
Don't
and
ever lose that love.
I didn't have time. But now that they're coming
Don't
back,
lose that love.
well, I can't watch regular season. Kind of, it's hard for me to watch regular season basketball.
Why?
And now too, I'm really into college basketball, so
Mm.
that takes all my time. My time goes to college sports, and I'm married now, so it's just I don't have a lot of
I
time.
don't care. Don't lose that love for the Thunder
Oh, I'm
because they're back, baby.
well. I never stopped. I never stopped loving the Thunder. I never started on another team. Nothing.
I will say,
That's
like
good.
in general, college sports like football and basketball, it's just so much more fun.
A lot of people say that, and I understand why.
Like I don't know, it's just the atmosphere is so much
Get
more
another squirt in here.
because there's more like the pride that the crowd feels.
Yeah.
Like when it's like
College, the crowd has more love for it.
yeah, I
But
don't know.
the Thunder, man, Josh Giddey, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander,
He's
and,
like one of the best guards in the NBA.
well, he was first team, right?
Yeah.
And then Jalen Williams, one of the best rookies.
Oh my gosh. No one even thinks about how good he is.
He's so good.
Yeah. And Chet. No one thinks about
Oh,
Chet.
he's about to win Rookie of the Year
Who did
this
they
year.
just draft this year?
They had a good pick.
Yeah, they drafted freaking Casey Wallace
Oh,
out of
thank you.
Kentucky.
Yeah. People
Good
are
pick.
loving Casey Wallace.
Lou Dort, amazing defender.
Do not lose love for the Oklahoma City Thunder, people.
Yeah.
Hey, so when it comes
Everyone
to
loves
like
it.
college though, with like football, right? Like, so you're a Georgia fan, obviously. We all know that pretty well.
Obviously.
Yeah. Does that mean you're basketball? Georgia fan?
No.
You
Absolutely
see,
not.
here's where he becomes more and more of a bandwagon.
So who is your
All
who's your
right.
college?
Let me
basketball?
clear up the bandwagon like
Tampa
commentary.
Bay Bucks, Georgia, Celtics. Let's wait till you hear his college basketball.
I was one of the saddest fans in all of sports history for years.
Yeah.
And I'm
Don't
gonna-
talk to me about being sad.
Why is that,
No,
Nick?
I'm
Why is that,
gonna.
Nick?
I'm gonna clear this up. The Bucks, worst franchise in NFL history for a long time, and I was a fan. Josh Freeman, are you kidding me? Mike Williams, Doug Martin.
Love those guys.
You don't even know who Mike Williams is.
Brother, yes, I do.
The receiver
I know.
for Tampa Bay.
Yes.
Okay. All
Brother,
right.
I've been playing fantasy football for years. Doug Martin has one of the best fantasy football
Oh,
performances
I know
of all
that.
time.
He
Yeah.
had 2 amazing years. Okay. Anyways, off the Tampa Bay Bucks topic because I got so many people telling me I was a bandwagon when Brady joined, and I wasn't.
That's true.
Yeah,
He was a bandwagon
I
before.
did
like them
I
before
hated
that.
that. Yeah. Because when we won the Super Bowl, Brady was here. I got so many comments that I was a bandwagon when you guys know I was not.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs, man, I suffered through so many good Mark Richt years that I thought we would be the best and we weren't. Matthew Stafford, Noshawn Marino, Muhammad Massaquoi, AJ Green, and we never won.
Who's your favorite college basketball team?
It's not Georgia.
No, who is it though?
It's the Vols.
No, it's
Really?
not. It's Kansas.
I like Kansas. They're not my favorite though.
Why
All right,
do you like the
whatever.
Vols more than Georgia?
Yeah. Isn't that a conflict of interest?
It's not.
I feel like it is.
It's not because it's just so different. I didn't watch college basketball for so long until after football.
Okay. But like aren't like Georgia and the Vols like
Don't even give me that because you love North Carolina Tar Heels just the same that I love Kansas. But
Not the same.
we root for Tennessee.
I couldn't tell you who a single player on that team. I just like their jerseys.
Okay, you root for North Carolina. You've told us you loved them. Just the same with me as Kansas Jayhawks. They just won the national championship a couple years ago.
Isn't that convenient?
Very convenient. North Carolina won like 4 or 5 years ago. But you're a Vols fan when it comes to the basketball, obviously.
When it comes to anything. I root
Anything.
for the Vols no matter what.
how is
You don't root
Vols
for Georgia no matter what. I watch Tennessee Vols baseball.
That's fine.
Women's baseball?
Heck no.
I'm telling you, I'm not a
That's
bandwagon.
called softball.
But if he was to
The fact I have to explain myself that I'm not a bandwagon
no, I was just giving you a hard time.
tells you how amazing the past few years have been for me as a sports fan.
Yeah. I was just giving you a hard time. Nick isn't a
That,
bandwagon.
that doesn't explain why you aren't a
The
bandwagon.
Bucks won the 2019-2020 Super Bowl
Within like 3 months,
One of
you
the best
had
years
the
of my
Bucks
life.
and Georgia,
back to back, and then Celtics made the finals, and then almost again.
which
So
we were not friends then. He was super annoying. It was hard to be around
I gave Ethan so much crap for the Bucks beating the Chiefs. I think he hated me.
because I've been a Patrick Mahomes like
Yeah, you were.
believer since he came
Hardcore.
to like. So everyone knows he sat his rookie season, but his sophomore season, I drafted him in all my fantasy football drafts earlier than anyone would think about it, and it paid off.
He did,
I just believed in him.
and the Bucks crushed him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man, they made him look like crap.
Yeah.
But he still played good, actually. Remember, he had that like diving throw.
Yeah, and the receivers dropped, and
yeah, he didn't have
a
good
couple
receivers.
batted picks
He still doesn't have good receivers. They need to get that man some help.
because he doesn't need them. Is the crazy thing.
yeah,
other
you'd
than
rather
Kelsey.
spend your money on the defense. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need like receivers who have one really good trait. Like Valdez Scantling can burn people deep.
So I was watching the Super Bowl, Bucks versus Chiefs. I was having a great time because my Tampa Bay Buccaneers were dominating, and I was texting old Ethan because he wasn't with me.
Yeah.
I was just giving him the hardest time.
And it got annoying. Well,
Caleb, you know Ethan.
Of course.
So
yes.
we're-
If you
we're
know
ki-
Ethan, you know Ethan.
We're kind of texting. Nothing like is that bad.
mentally unstable. I'm not joking.
But man, when we were winning, that was being obscene.
And I'm not even a
Oh.
Kansas City fan. Like I said, just always supported Patrick Mahomes. I was there at his day one. I'm going to be there when he's dead.
So you're pissed.
It got to the point where I was like, you're a jerk. Like, I hate you now. Because first of all, I was just mad because this is when I was dating my girlfriend
Now, wife.
in COVID. So parents weren't we're trying to do things right. And so I couldn't just go out with my girlfriend. Had to go to her parents' house.
I
right?
was COVID. Yeah.
Had to go to her parents' house, and no one else was there. And her family doesn't really like football, so I'm literally the only one watching the
The
game.
only one that cares.
Yeah, the only one. They're ready to turn it off in the fourth quarter, and I'm like,
Because we were
"This-
dominating.
Yeah, well, I'm like, this is the Super Bowl. You don't turn it off, and they just don't understand. So I'm already a little irritated, but it was fun, and yeah, but it was funny because Nick was obviously.
Well, it's
very
funny
happy.
to think back on because I remember texting and, I was trying to make you mad, but then,
It's not hard. Congrats.
but then I remember thinking, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have.
Nah, it's fine.
Well,
I get
yeah.
over it with you guys. So.
Yeah, it's
It's-
fine.
It's
It's
cute.
so-
It's tootsie.
if somebody
give
In
me
the
an
moment,
hour.
no, but
Yeah,
If-
give me an hour.
yeah.
I'm good.
If somebody did that to my team, well, after the Celtics lost in the finals to the Warriors, I got so many text messages. And they weren't even
Which that part
they
of
weren't
my-
even mean, but I was like,
Shut
I don't
up. Don't
want.
talk to me.
Yeah,
that I don't even remember that happening.
we lost 4-2.
That part of my life must have been like a blur because you were talking me about that the other day, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I didn't even remember them being.
You
in
didn't
the
even remember the
finals.
Warriors won. Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't even remember that finals.
Well, I got texts. We won 2 games. They won 4. And I don't know. I don't think I ignored them, but I wanted to.
Yeah, that is annoying when people say that because people do that to me with the Vols.
It just happens.
Yeah,
I mean, I do
all
it.
you Alabama fans.
Florida
which
fans
talk
too.
about some bandwagons.
I'm talking to you, Florida fan. You know what I'm talking about.
Bama fan, you know who I'm talking about. I actually did know one person. Yeah.
Ooh,
Say their name.
say
Um,
Ishide's name.
Reagan.
No. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
thinking that.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big Bama fan.
Big bandwagon.
I was thinking Big Moody.
Oh,
Big J Moods.
Yeah, Big J Moods.
You know, I too used to be a Bama fan.
Huge Bama fan.
Talk about a bandwagon.
Shut up, Zach.
I have family in Alabama.
Name one
so-
player then.
Well, I can't
Exactly.
name one player of Michigan either.
How about
You
name the
just
coach?
made my point for me.
And the coach.
That's not a bandwagon. Michigan's not that great.
Brother, they just made the playoffs.
Did they?
Yeah. See?
Yeah,
Name what-
Exactly.
No, I don't
Name-
know.
Exactly.
Name what color underwear the quarterback had in last game. If you can't do that,
Pink.
you're not a fan.
Pink.
We all know this. It's a fact.
Nah, it's okay.
No, what's that SpongeBob episode? Like, you gotta ask him questions first. What color underwear am I wearing? And then slaps him in the face. Okay, all right.
Oh, I
Back-
do want to say, best player in the NBA, Just got to the Dallas Mavericks. Grant Williams. Please watch. Brother, if you watched, I would. Oh, boy.
I'm so sad you're not on Boston anymore.
I love Grant Williams.
I hope you kill it in Dallas.
I love Grant Williams. Please hear my call. I
Grant-
texted you my phone number the other day.
Grant, come on the pod, please. We
Oh
are
my gosh.
massive fans of Tennessee sports, obviously. You were 2-time SEC Basketball Player of the Year.
You changed my life.
Changed Ethan's life. You've changed almost every Tennessee fan's life.
Look at this. A little,
And as a
little
Celtics
thick in
fan-
the bones. And guess what? We can still hoop. Ain't that right, Grant? Ain't that right, G. Willie? Have fun in Dallas.
Oh, man. As someone who lives in Tennessee and then as a huge Celtics fan,
And I love the Celtics. Great organization.
right. Grant, please come on the pod. Oh, I would die.
Are we wrapping up sports?
Yeah, we're done with sports.
Caleb, tell us what you wanted to say about sports.
Oh, that's right. So I'm not the biggest guy in sports. Not the biggest.
Would have
but-
never guessed.
I know it's hard to guess, but I thought I'd include a little fun segment where I tell you about a sport you probably don't know about.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be kind of fun.
Like what?
So I looked one up, and it's called and I think it's Japanese. It's Yuki Gassen, but in English that just means snowball fight.
Boys,
called what?
Just so you know, Papa himself just entered the screen.
Papa
Wouldn't
wanna-
it be fitting if
Papa don't
Papa
come up?
came and
Yeah.
said hello?
Just come say hello, Papa. Come
Come on,
on,
Papa.
Come on now.
come over here.
Here, have yourself a little indulgence. This is the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes.
See?
boy.
Oh, wait, Dad, come here.
Now get away.
Come here.
No, get away until he has his episode.
That's right.
That's
It's a
right.
secretive episode.
Cannot wait for that episode.
Oh, it's just gonna be such a good episode.
Anyway, again, Yuki Gassen,
We're in the legend.
but in English
We're
it
in
means.
the presence of a god.
But in English, it's snowball fight. It's literally a court. There's 90 snowballs made for each side, and they literally play a snowball actual fight. And it's a sport. It's filmed and recorded every year.
Is it an
Now, where
Olympic
is
sport?
this?
No, but it's still pretty cool.
Where is this at again?
Cool, man.
Japan, you said?
Sobetsu Hodeko in Japan. I'm
Yeah,
gonna guess.
Japan's good enough.
Also in Finland, in Norway, in Russia, in Australia,
So
in
all the-
Sweden,
all
in
the-
Alaska.
So
In
Alberta.
Australia? In
Yeah, man,
Australia?
yeah.
I was gonna say it sounded like a bunch of snowy places, but
Armenia.
then Australia. It just threw out Australia.
Oh, and of course, Canada.
Canada.
I call it Canada.
Canada.
Hey, don't call me friend, guy. But
Hey.
yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice thing. Also, a little fun thing. We drank a Coors Banquet, and my bottle says, "Be proud of doing it your own way." I thought that was beautiful.
That's Caleb's inspirational
That's my
quote for the
inspirational
day.
quote for
Should we
today.
make that a segment? Just like a quick little snippet. Caleb's inspirational quote of the day.
Yeah,
No.
but I get it from a beer cat.
No.
No, yeah,
Yes.
that's a simple answer.
Pretty easy.
We were on the verge of letting you, Zach, talk for a minute straight about something you had no facts about. So
I can
Oh,
still do
we're
that.
full
Brother,
of bad.
I think
We're,
that might be a good segment.
we're full of bad
still do that.
ideas.
we have
here.
got to have a timer on that thing.
Yeah.
Brother, just send me in a direction and I'll go.
All right, Zach. Talk for a minute straight.
So
About
Wow.
cattle AI.
Someone get their time.
Don't even look at us. Look in the camera.
get their time. Someone get their timer out so
Alright.
they can like.
30 seconds.
No, let's give him a minute.
1 minute. All right.
It's hard to get into anything.
1 minute, and you have to explain to us the
if it gets
process
too boring, I'll
of
cut him off.
cattle AI.
Cattle AI.
Yep.
3,
That's all
That's
you
not even a
get.
thing.
That's all you get.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so I think the cattle AI is basically, everything nowadays is getting more modernized, like farming, agriculture. So with cattle, basically what that would be is an AI governing with cows, and, like the milking times and like the best possible like peak moments for them to be harvested. And so I mean with anything else with AI, it's all about like the best possible thing, right? Like it's completely efficient. So cattle AI is essentially this AI system that's going to be enacted by farmers, mostly in the Midwest here and other places, that dictates when cattle is, harvested, when it's, milked, all that stuff.
Time is up.
Actually, I still
almost.
had like 5 seconds.
What else you want?
I wasn't
jerk off.
counting, but I was pretty close then.
You were pretty close because now time's up.
Yeah, now the time's up.
So do you know
What kind of
cattle
AI do you think we were talking
Was
about?
that correct? Is what I want to know.
I have zero
I don't
idea.
believe so.
No, I don't
Well,
think so.
the
either.
AI I was talking about is called artificial insemination.
Bingo. Yep.
It's
How-
where
what the-
they have to artificially inseminate the cattle as to create more cattle.
How is that AI though?
It's called AI. It's artificial insemination.
AI.
A. That's what-
Insemination.
That's what AI originally stood for.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
Here you are talking about computers, and it was a much more simple
I
process.
think 2001: A Space Odyssey came out with AI before that.
Yeah. AI.
Yeah.
as
I mean,
that
in
movie's old.
artificial
It's like
insemination.
it's
has been a thing for a
80s,
long
right?
time.
No, older than
yeah,
that.
before computers.
I'm gonna look it
I'll
up.
look it up.
Movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's Kubrick, right?
Do you guys know about 2001: A Space Odyssey?
I do. I've never seen it though.
It's
No.
an old movie, but man,
Is it good?
creepy.
Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. I knew it was old. 1968.
What?
Is it good though?
I mean,
Didn't you just say it came out in
Objective.
like 2001 or something?
he just said that
It's called-
it's called 2001.
It's called.
Oh,
The
that's
Space
interesting.
Odyssey is the
I
name
think-
of it.
I think movies like that are
Well,
interesting.
there's
Down to the future.
parts of it that are weird. Technically, well, not technically. I'm talking about like the monkey
Are you
human
spoiling?
part.
Are you spoiling?
That's like the very beginning.
It came
of
out in
though.
'68. We're not spoiled.
Bro, I've never seen it though.
Me either. But if you haven't,
Are
it's
you
too bad.
actually going to watch it? Caleb?
No.
100%. It's on my list to watch. It is.
Oh well.
Okay.
Then,
And, well,
By the
it's
way-
supposed to be one of the greatest movies of all time, but is it really?
well,
You don't think so?
It came out in '68, so no,
It's very introspective. I disagree with that. Old movies are still good.
nope.
Yeah, that's a bad take. It's a very bad take.
Why?
how about
I don't have to explain why. There's good stuff that comes from old times. Like literally any
Like
food-
what?
Any
I'll tell
any
you what.
recipe for any food you eat right now, I guarantee you.
We're
it's
not
How
talking
about
about
just
recipes.
movies?
We're
Just
talking about
movies.
movies.
You said anything.
I'll tell you.
No.
I'll tell you a good movie from.
No.
I think before that, actually, much before that.
If you say
Maybe
Citizen Kane, I'm
1940s.
walking out of here.
No, it's a movie called The Thin Man.
Ooh, that's a
And
good one.
I've got
it's,
one.
It's like a murder mystery thing. It's actually a great movie.
I've got
Great
one.
film. Multiple films.
What's that movie where they get stranded they get shipwrecked on an island and they have a bunch of animals?
Oh, the family.
Oh,
Family Robertson.
yeah, Family Robinson.
Yeah.
With the treehouse and
Yes.
the pirates come.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yes.
movie is awesome.
It's
Yeah,
so
that is-
awesome,
dude,
Yeah,
holds up.
As a kid,
super holds up.
yeah. Again,
Old Disney. Old Disney.
we thought that was the coolest movie
Smith,
ever.
Smith Family Robinson.
Smith
Yes!
Family Robinson.
That's the
Yes!
movie. Yeah.
We thought that. Man,
Gosh, that's such a good movie. Honestly, I mean, oh, what's it called? What's the dude? The guy? It's the dude that with the Indians. Like he has the issue with the Indians.
Issue with the Indians.
It's oh man,
Oh,
Jeremiah Johnson. That movie.
oh,
I don't think I've ever
You ever seen that movie with Jeremiah? Oh my goodness.
Robinson Crusoe.
No, it's not Robinson Crusoe. That's a good story too. I don't know when
It
that
is,
movie
yeah.
was made. But there's plenty of good old stuff. Like honestly,
Yeah, it's hard for
True
me
Grit,
to watch them.
the original True Grit
Never
with John Wayne.
Oh, Quigley's Down Under.
Haven't seen
never
that one.
seen
I've
It's
heard
a really
of that.
good western. Me and my grandpa used to watch that.
Really?
Yep, really good.
Isn't that
Yes, mustache.
yeah,
Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. Yes, yes. yes.
Ooh,
He's in
ooh.
Australia.
Doesn't he do like some kind of like super long shot or something like that? Some kind of sniper shot?
Probably.
Something cool, of course.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it, but I do want to watch that one.
That's a really good one, actually.
Cool.
But
There's
yeah,
a few parts that you're like, they're really cheesy, and you're like, what the heck?
Of course. I
But
mean,
then there's a lot of good parts.
yeah, I will say I recommend watching the original True Grit with John Wayne. It's a super good movie. The Quiet Man with John Wayne. Honestly, John Wayne.
Well,
just
John
in
Wayne,
general.
yeah.
Yeah.
The new movies with John Wayne are pretty good too.
Like-
oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Clint Eastwood. My
Yeah.
bad. John Wayne's dead.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
gonna say. Okay, no, but yeah,
Clint
Clint
Eastwood.
Eastwood. Yeah, Clint Eastwood is good
Trouble with
too.
a Curve, one of the best sports movies there is.
Oh yeah,
I never
yeah,
watched
Good, the
that.
bad,
For
and the
me,
ugly.
one of the best movies there is.
The good, and
It's
the bad,
one
and
of
the
my
ugly.
favorites.
To me, is one of the best Clint Eastwoods.
Amy Adams, Justin Timberlake.
Gran Torino.
Oh,
I've never seen that one.
it is so good.
Really?
Yes.
My wife saw it and she told me also it was amazing.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I've never
that in
seen it.
years.
Yeah, but you're
man.
wrong, Nick.
It's a
Bad
good
take.
movie.
There's plenty of good old movies. 100%.
Swiss Family Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson, True Grit,
You ever see that?
Quigley's Down Under.
You never saw that. I had that on VCR, my
If
brother.
you're talking about like 60s and lower, don't.
No, not
It was
50s.
probably 80s.
Not 50s.
I said
70s.
60s though. Yeah, there's plenty of good movies.
Go watch yourself some
I think
Swiss
there's
Family
some good
Robinson.
films.
Yes. Swift.
Nope.
I can't speak right now. Smith Family Robinson. That's got to be 60s.
Nope.
That might be a little bit later.
Swiss.
It's Swiss.
Swiss.
Yeah,
Family
you're right.
Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson.
You don't
That's-
even know the title.
He does. He's the one who got it earlier.
Yeah, I know that movie for sure. It's
We've
such a
done
good
Zach
movie.
enough bad.
Yeah,
Let him have this one.
1960.
Really?
Yes,
Wow. That was
1960.
really good for 1960.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
1960.
Was it?
Yes.
Yes, brother.
Nick.
It's
Come on.
exciting, endearing, and
Go
beautiful.
Watch it. I'm sure you will not hate it.
You know, a lot of people rate Citizen Kane as the best movie of all time.
No, okay. I
No one's
watched it
saying
and
that
it's
though.
not.
You keep saying that as like an
Yeah.
example, but no one here has said
No,
that, or
peop-
Casablanca, or any of those other ones.
People
Like
watch the movie.
Miserable.
That's a movie that everyone goes, "Oh, it's a film. It's a beautiful film."
Yeah, no.
And
I'm
it
I
checks
hate
all the
that.
boxes
I
of a
hate
film,
that.
and it's a boring movie.
When people say, "Oh, it's art," oh, shut
Yeah,
up.
no, it's boring.
like it's either good or it's not. Like
But,
honestly,
hey, I tell you what, if you love that, great. But
Amen.
it's not fun to watch.
Amen.
For me,
and then the 70s, you can't even argue that. 70s had so many bangers.
yes.
Like what?
Uh,
Man.
Star Wars,
Star Wars, Godfather, Alien.
I just wanted you to name some stuff.
When was Roadhouse made?
Roadhouse.
Actually, that is a whole genre.
All I think of
wonder
is
what that-
Family Guy.
Ghost House.
I want to hear Roadhouse. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Dude, we've talked a lot about movies tonight.
That's what people like to hear, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like we've talked
Movies,
about a lot
pop
about
culture, movies, video games, pop culture, stuff like that.
Movie
Because
test.
everyone's got that in common.
that. Like think about that. Like the video games. Like you ever seen like really? I mean, everyone's like, oh, oldest video game like Atari, but like the old video games and stuff, like how those looked,
Like
and at the
Pong or like
well, just like at the,
What's
yeah,
old?
at the time, people were like, "Whoa, these graphics are amazing! It's not 8 pixel, it's 16 pixel."
Yeah.
And now it's like
if it don't look like real, then it's not
like
real.
like pretty much any big title now is mocap.
Like if it does not look like if you can't tell the difference, if you can tell the difference,
Yeah,
then it's not good.
yeah, it's
basically.
it's crazy.
I would love to like go back in time and show somebody,
You blow their mind.
somebody
dude.
from just like the
Early 2000s.
even
the
that.
1890s.
Show them the new word.
Yeah, you go back then and show someone something, you're getting burned at a stake.
Give
yeah, like, you're
give
getting
them a
burned at a stake.
Give
man.
someone from 2000 a controller with Red Dead Redemption 2 on it, and they would just they would think they're
Jedi
watching a TV show.
Survivor, or
Jedi Survivor.
Jedi
Yeah.
Survivor.
These are like realistic people. This is wild.
Yeah, no, it's I will say like technology nowadays and the VR thing. You know, when VR first came out, I thought it was going to be kind of like the Wii. Remember when that was a thing and it was like the
Yeah.
motion and you're like, "Ooh, cool."
Yeah.
But then it really didn't. And like PlayStation had the PlayStation Move thing, but it didn't really go any like further than that, and it kind of died like that technology.
PlayStation's kept evolving.
No, what I meant is that specific thing, like the moving technology. We got the wand thing. So I thought VR was going to be like that. But
Well,
nah,
PlayStation
VR
has a
is-
VR now, so they kept evolving.
No, but I meant like that specific technology.
It didn't.
But
It
think-
didn't keep evolving.
it
It
died.
stopped. Yeah.
Think about even in our lifetime, like
Yeah.
in 2000, like around the time when we were born.
Like,
No.
and like
I was watching
06,
movies-
07,
Dude,
when
I
we
was
were-
wa-
07,
I was
when we
watching
started playing our
movies.
first
Right.
video game
exactly.
compared to now.
I was
It's
watching
crazy.
movies on VCR when
Dude,
I
I
was
was
a kid.
playing-
Me too, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
You remember the old
Oh,
VCR,
VCR,
tapes?
yeah.
Which
Tapes.
kids now don't even know what a VCR is.
No, they don't,
Which
dude.
is crazy to think about.
So
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
Like,
our
so much
parents,
has
our parents did the
changed.
same thing to us.
I think
Yeah,
we're the
it's
last
wild.
generation to use VCRs.
Oh.
I'm guaranteed. And me
Yes.
and Ethan are on the bottom of that.
Yeah.
So when I look, I was raised with two older brothers. I mean, you weren't, but still.
hmm
And then I look at the people below us.
They don't even know what it is.
They just stop. It's literally a
We are
dead
the
stop.
last ones who
Yes.
can sort of kind of relate
Yeah.
to older folks.
Yes.
I guess Zach too. You're like barely older than me.
Yeah.
I'm about to turn 24,
Yeah.
and you
I'm like
are-
a year and
you
I'm
are-
a year and change.
Yeah.
Because I'm 25, but like I'm a year and
Okay,
change
yeah.
older than you. Not that much.
yeah, and Caleb too. You're
Yeah.
like barely older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are literally the last of our generation, which
It
is
is wild.
weird to think about.
Times they are
crazy.
changing.
Because, I went to school. I mean, we all went to school. And I had two
Mhm.
older brothers. But I look at the grade or two below me.
It's a
entirely
whole nother
different.
world. Whole nother world.
And I don't say that because I'm like, oh, I'm not a part of that generation. I'm being dead serious.
Dude, do you remember when the Blackberries were like big?
Yeah, my
And that
uncle
was like a
had
big
one.
thing.
I do remember that.
I
yeah.
used to-
That was the iPhone then, right?
Yeah,
Like that was
it
like
was the top notch.
Yes.
If you had money, you had those.
yes.
My uncle had one. I used to steal that and play Pong all the time. Or no, it wasn't Pong, but you like broke the
Dude,
blocks.
man, I specifically remember going somewhere to play like kickball, and someone had a BlackBerry. And I was like, yeah. I guarantee you, a kid's grade or two below me do not have any memories
Blackberry.
like that.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? What are you talking
I
about?
They were
guarantee.
cool
you.
though.
I know I was the last.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
remember those phones that were called like the chocolate or something? And the
Yes.
mocha?
Yes. I
Those were like
do.
top tier at one point.
They were.
My mom got one. Man, I thought that was the coolest thing. Whenever she was done with it, she gave it to me as like a toy, and then someone stole it from me.
Nice.
I was mad.
That's crazy. The
Uh,
generational divide, man.
Question: we're at an hour and 46. Do we want to go for 2?
Are we really?
Yeah,
Wow.
this has been a good episode.
Do we
Wow.
have okay? What's the topic
Let's
we
do
can
it.
go into?
I
This
got
is
a
the
question.
cut
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
Nick, do that. The last little "Would you rather" question that's on there. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
let's take us into 2 hours. We're gonna have a big episode today.
Okay.
Show Austin what he's missing.
Would you
Also, you missed out one time, buddy. One time.
would you take the power to stop time, but you age twice as fast when time is stopped?
Who did that?
I did.
You did.
Ooh,
Great.
yeah.
I love it.
I
That's
put
a good
that on
question.
there.
Ooh.
Why would you ever stop time? Let me ask that question.
Oh,
Sleep.
I would never age twice as fast for more sleep.
When you stop time, would that freeze everything around you?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah. Like,
Work.
Well, no. Just think like life saving
Alone time?
situations.
Yeah.
No, if you're on the interstate and you see a bad accident about to happen, you could stop time,
Exactly.
step out of your vehicle, walk to the side of the road, and then sure, for that 30 seconds it takes you to do that,
You
you
would
age
lose a
twice as
minute.
fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you just lived.
That is the question, bro.
yes.
Like
Yeah.
over the course of your life, the amount of times you would have to stop time, at the most, you would lose like a year of your life. At the most.
you're-
Maybe gaining
No,
actual life.
I think you guys are not quite realizing how much time you would stop.
Okay, tell me how much time I would stop.
Yeah, explain it to me.
Anytime something gets a little, I need more time, which is almost every day, you're stopping.
I can't think of a
Like
lot
not
of
maybe
activities.
not maybe right at first, but after a while you get used to it.
Give me something today where you needed more time.
Yeah.
Dude, Ethan, you today.
It did not hurt me to get here 15 minutes late.
Yeah, that's not something you would just if you knew the cost of it, that it was
Yeah.
aging you twice as fast, you'd be more judicious.
Now,
with
if
it.
I
I would be at least.
First of all, you were a
honestly.
little more than 15 minutes late.
from the original time,
That's true.
No.
Exactly.
but yeah, I was a little bit more than 15
All right,
minutes
all right.
late.
Anyways, that's.
But I wouldn't have stopped time for that. It's
Yeah.
not a life-threatening matter.
Yeah.
If you would have died if I didn't get here sooner, then yeah, I would have stopped time. But if you're gonna lose 30 seconds of time, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
If you know that it takes your life away at double the amount, you would use it sparingly.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I think over time you would start using it more and more without realizing.
But what
Yeah.
situation would you need to use it for more than like 5 minutes?
That's true. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes how many 10-minute segments to make up a day? 10 times 6 is an hour. 6 times 24 is a day. So it takes a lot of 5-minute time stoppages to equal 10 minutes aging
Just to age you a day.
just to
faster.
age you one day.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Which is why I think you would start using it a lot because
That's
you're not
true.
realizing.
That's fair.
Which is why I say the most you would ever possibly use is like a year.
yeah.
Maybe
die- 2.
die at 78 or
Maybe
die
even
at
a
77.
I'll probably die earlier anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that's my point. Is
Alright.
like I said, if you use it,
Man,
sure,
with
if you
that
use it
mindset
wherever.
though, then you start using it all the time.
No, because
It's
I
like
mean,
it's like a little mistborn. You start burning all the time.
like for instance, like say
Then you become,
you stayed up a little too late.
Yeah, you become spook.
You know,
Right.
you stayed up till you got to get up
Yeah.
early, like at 5, and you stayed up till midnight.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're a little tired. You freeze time. You
I'm
sleep
not
for a couple
freezing
more
time
hours.
for sleep.
Like I don't think you would do that.
I'm never freezing time for
Man,
sleep.
but you okay? Well, I'll wake up super.
Would
early
you
for
do it?
work. There's just days that you're like, man, I need a couple extra hours for sleep.
Brother, I would never waste time off my life for a nap.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think it's the mindset mixed with this ability that you're
Yeah.
given. Right? I mean,
It would be cool to have a power.
See, I could see myself using it for sleep.
Really?
I could use
Really?
it to sleep a little bit extra. Yeah.
nah, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't.
I can't think of a time in the last couple days where I would have used it. Is the thing.
Well, yeah, a couple days, I guess.
There's
You
other-
said you would use it every day.
There's other
I
things.
think over time you would start using it every day because you realize like you think in your head, yeah, it's not making that much of a difference,
Ah,
but then it starts adding up. Is what I'm saying.
There's other things too. Like say you wanted to like run to the store to get something, right?
Yeah.
The store closes
And
at
it-
8, and
and
it's
it's-
7:58.
Yeah.
that would be convenient.
Freeze time.
Dude, there's so many
Get
things
there.
like that.
Yeah,
that could
I get
happen.
what you're
Or
saying.
you could just be doing something fun.
Yeah,
Like-
and you want it to last longer.
Like we were talking today about how tickets to
Yeah.
England are super expensive. We could stop time, run through the door, go
Uh-huh.
get the seats we want,
and then
take the tickets from the people.
Dude, there's so many things.
But then we're criminals.
yeah.
That's actually okay. I want to say real fast that actually brings me to one of my honorable mentions that I was going to have on the villain cheer list was Titan from Megamind because I said Megamind on my animated list.
I was
And
going
we're
to talk
not-
about Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda.
Dude, yes. But what I liked about him was that it was an average dude, and like everyone thinks, oh, if you got superpowers, you'd be like good, right? And like honestly, Ethan, like I'm just saying, like what you just said, like you're kind of doing something that's dishonest. Like if you froze time and like snuck into an event,
Yeah.
like that's
But if you're better than everybody else, it's like, I'm just better than you now. It's not even being dishonest.
I'm telling you,
I have-
I'm sneaking into every
Yeah,
event.
I am alpha. I'm never paying for nothing again.
They don't need my
So you're
ticket
right.
money.
So you're right. I'm stopping time for a minute here and there, and it adds up. I get the
But
argument.
you're gonna do it though.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about when I'm 60.
Exactly.
Past that, it's not much fun.
Exactly.
I'm living now, baby.
My point's been made.
Yeah,
yeah,
so I'd
I
rather
would
have,
I would do that.
I'd rather have the stopping time power
Yeah.
as to not.
I agree.
Yeah, what was the alternative to that again?
Just not.
There was no alternative.
It was just-
it's
would you do it?
Just aging like a
take
normal
the
person.
power,
With
but
the-
when you use it, you age twice as fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's yeah.
Totally do it.
We're all doing that, and we're all dying at 53.
It was a good 53 years, boys.
Yeah. Well,
Not our worst
I
problems.
hate to be the one to say we have to end it, but we
Don't want to make it to 2?
gotta go again.
Nicholas is a tired boy, and also it's his 3rd year anniversary,
Happy
Oh.
anniversary, Nicholas.
Happy anniversary, Nick. and he
And
needs to
B.
get home before he is put against a whipping post.
I'm
So-
already put against it.
You know what?
He's been looking at his phone a lot, so I can only imagine what those texts are saying.
And screw Austin for not being here on Nick's 3rd anniversary.
Yeah, Austin, whatever your reason was, it wasn't good enough. Should have froze time.
You want here to
Booby.
kiss his cheek and say congratulations.
He had to get his wife
Congratulations,
cheesecake.
Yeah. Yeah, you made me
We are
very proud.
153. Are you sure you don't want to make it a straight 2?
I'm sure. I just want to say,
What else are we gonna talk about?
I just want to say shout out to my wife B and 3 years.
Yeah,
Wow,
congratulations.
yes.
Hey,
It's beautiful.
congratulations, man. Congratulations. All
Thank
right, let's get our plugs in, social medias and stuff. I feel like we should just do that. Ethan, you do pretty good at that.
Social media on TikTok, Papa's Playhouse Pod, Instagram, Papa's Playhouse Podcast. Look us up. You'll find us. What's our email?
Papa's Playhouse Pod at gmail.com.
All right.
Yes, and we're trying to get some merch potentially in the next
Hey,
time.
hey, that's my job, bro. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying we're gonna get some merch. So like, give us some ideas what we need to have.
DM us.
Yes.
DM us, email us, everything.
I need to
Merch, buy our merch. We want the merch. We're getting merch
Buy it,
soon. Buy
buy
our
it,
merch.
buy it.
Again, any idea you have, message us. We want to hear it.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Bye.
night.